Happening, guys. So we are here for the match preview of Arsenal versus Manchester City at the Emirates Stadium. Big up to Zabi in the building, and big up to Warren in the building. Yeah, we're gonna get into this match preview, and then you know how I do when it comes to these live match previews. I tend to have two bit of a reaction behind it, so I might as well squeeze in two bit of reactions behind it. Hence, the title says YG reactions at the end. So let me get everything prepped so I can get this match preview started, because I'm looking forward to this game on Sunday. I'm looking forward to the game, and it's a game that I'm not necessarily worried about. We're beating these man the last two times we've been here now. With last season's thumping being that 5-1, win. But yeah, let's get into it anyway, and then I might talk about other things. I might peel off and talk about other things, because I replied to an Instagram of with Atletico Madrid Liverpool game where Diego Simeone got into it with that Rafa Benitez lookalike, Liverpool fan. Turns out it was a Liverpool fan that was banned since 2015 for cussing a disabled, getting at some disabled woman, disabled Liverpool fan or something, during Gerrard's testimonial match or whatever it was. And all I put in the comments was classy fans with a clapping emoji, and the usual suspects, lost their shit as per usual.
Emotional damage.
So I might touch on that, but yeah, cue the music. So, having contested fierce Premier League title races in recent seasons, Arsenal and Man City clash on Sunday, aiming to prove they can step up and challenge reigning champions Liverpool this term. Yeah, this manager has got nowhere to hide. Yeah, he's got everything that he needs now. Yeah, the only thing that can stop us winning this title now is this manager and how he manages this team. Yeah, there's chances you can be unlucky with injuries, but I'm sorry, I ain't even going to give him that. Arsenal have already suffered setback on that front by losing at Anfield before the international break, but they've responded in perfect fashion with two successive clean sheet victories since. The Gunners executed a perfect European away performance in beating Atletico. I keep saying Atletico Madrid when I'm talking about Bilbao, beating Athletic Club 2-0 in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday. And Mikel Arteta's men have the advantage of 48 hours more rest than their visitors here, so he's got no excuse. Yeah, we've beaten these man the last two times have been Emirates, right? So this guy's got absolutely no excuse not to win this game now. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, 48 hours more rest. There's no way Jose Enrique should we be allowing City to get anything when they come here. I don't care what kind of form they're on. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? End of the day, we're Arsenal, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? That stacks the odds in Arsenal's favour, as does the return of 3 consecutive home league wins by an aggregate score of 9-0. 9-0, that is wild out here. Let me just find what I need. Jesus. But they've not managed 4 in a row without conceding since December 2021. We haven't gone 4 games in a row with 4 consecutive clean sheets since December 2021. And bear in mind, 2021 we were in banter era. I mean, we still are, but you know what I mean. That is crazy work. Let me just change music. That is crazy work. After a stuttering start to the season, Manchester City appear to have turned their imperious best since the international break, firing 5 goals without reply against Manchester United and Napoli in the last week. Both those games came on home turf. The City have been strong of late on the road too, going unbeaten in 5 successive away league games without conceding, 1-3, drawn 2, before losing their last such fixture to Brighton. Pep Guardiola's men have made a habit of poor results after midweek European action, however, losing 5 of their last 7 league games immediately after a Champions League outing, winning 2, one of which was a 5-1 defeat on this ground in February. Wait, hold on. Losing 5 of the last 7. Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of those, when we slapped them, slapped them about 5-1. So Arsenal looking to win back-to-back league head-to-heads for the first time since December 2015. Wait, head-to-head against Man City. Looking to win back-to-back league head-to-heads. Oh yeah, because I get it now, because the last time we played Man City was at the Emirates. So I get it now. Since December 2015, having avoided defeat in each of the last 4 such meetings, 1-2, drawn 2. Both of Man City's defeats came at the Emirates Stadium, leaving Guardiola a risk of going winless in 5 successive top-flight games against the same opponent for the first time ever. Jesus. So 8 of the last 9 goals in Arsenal's matches have come after half-time. None of Arsenal's 5 matches this season have been both teams score. Man City both the highest XG figure after 4 rounds in the Premier League this term, 8.5. One of City's last 8 away league games saw both teams score. And in all fairness, I do think we'll concede. You know what I mean? It'll be amazing to keep a clean sheet against this lot and win. But I don't know. I ain't backing a clean sheet this time. So the players that will not play is obviously Jesus and Havertz. He says Odegaard, according to this, won't play, and Saka. The questionable is Ben White. Ben White is questionable. So we'll go to the head-to-heads. Arsenal's last 5 matches in all comps. Caesars win 4 of the last 5. Man City winning 3 of the last 5, losing 2. Arsenal losing 1. Our last 5 against Man City in all comps sees Arsenal win 3 if you want to count the Shield. Man City haven't beaten us since they beat us 4-1 in 2023. That's the last time they've beaten us. And they beat us 3 times that season. And since then, we've beaten them 3 times in all comps. When I scroll down, it's all City. Until all the way back to 2020 when we won 2-0 in the FA Cup semi-final. But it's just all City were just dominating us for time. It's crazy work, man. Crazy work, but I am going with Arsenal 2, Man City 1. I'm going with a 2-1 win. I do think we will concede this time. Not that I want it to happen. It's just, we're at home. I should be predicting a clean sheet, but Foden's now found his feet. I can see him getting the goal in this game. If not him, then Haaland or something, or maybe one of their new signings or something. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, it could be Rodri that might get them the goal. But I can see us conceding first and then coming back and winning 2-1. I can see it being that kind of scenario. So I'm going with 2-1. I reckon Gyökeres will score. Either Gyökeres to get a brace or Gyökeres and... I'm going to go with Madueke. I'm gonna go with Midweke will score in this game. Yeah, I'm going with it. I mean, I'm going for it. It does sound a bit, some of you might be looking at me thinking, I get it. Warren's saying he's gonna say we'll win 3-1. Big up Rod in the building. He says 2-1. Same as me. I'm going with 2-1. I'm going with 2-1, but if we don't win this game, I said we don't win at Anfield. I consider that a disaster. You can't be going to these grounds and not getting wins. I don't want to hear nothing about draws, no nothing. We got Man City at home now. Yeah. We've beaten them the last 2 times. So I don't want to hear nothing. Big up to Andre, I think it is. Good evening, YG, and the chat. Big up to you. Big up to you, my G. But yeah, it should be straight up getting a win. I mean, well, as I said, this manager, he ain't got long left. You know what I mean? He's on thin ice. Literally every game, this guy's on thin ice. Yeah, with this squad that he has and everything like that. My starting 11 for this game on Sunday. Yeah, let me just see actually before I get into that. Let me just see what's going on with the starting 11 and all that stuff like that. Just to see. So, if there's a chance Saka, White, and Odegaard may be fit. If there's a chance, so this is what Arteta's saying. If there's a chance, it will be after tomorrow's session because they haven't done anything yet. So we'll have more information tomorrow. I don't want to see anyone get rushed back, in all fairness. On if Moreno and Gyökeres are okay after head injuries midweek, yes, they'll be fine. On if Saliba will come back into the starting lineup, let's see. Obviously, he's been carrying an injury. Well, yeah, you chose to play him at Anfield. Yeah, he's doing really well to be available for the last match. He's really pushing it. So we'll decide tomorrow who's best to start. I know people are saying they still start Saliba and everything like that. I would start Mosquera, in all fairness. I'd have the back 4 being what's been starting. What started the last game, in all fairness. Yeah, Tim Lewis leaving and stuff like that. It's a pity you're not leaving, Arteta. But yeah, we'll see. Pep Guardiola's out here saying, if Arteta wins this league, it's because of money. Obviously, he's calling out people that have been criticising them, saying all sorts of stuff about them when it comes to their success, blah blah blah. Which it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, my starting 11 for this game. Obviously, Ryan goal, the back 4, what started the last game, and I would go with Nwaneri in Odegaard's position, Zubimendi, and Rice. And then I'd go with Eze on the left, Gyökeres as a striker, and Madueke on the right. I wouldn't start Martinelli. Nope. I would not start Martinelli. No. He can come on and come off the bench and try and be an impact. I mean, I know he scored after 36 seconds the other night. That ain't enough. I mean, that ain't enough. You have to come with something more. You have to come with some more than that. I mean, ideally, I won't mind seeing a starting 11 that has Nwaneri and Eze in the midfield. Eze on the left side of it, Nwaneri on the right side of it. I won't mind seeing that. But we ain't going to do anything like that anyway. But yeah, that's the starting 11 that I would go with. Norgard, for the short period of time he came on the other night, looked like he was sharp. I mean, maybe he could be at some point one of those players where the manager's scratching his head thinking, well, he's kind of performing to the point where it's like it's hard to kind of leave him out. But we'll have to see. I ain't getting carried away with nothing yet. Yeah, like I said, I'm going with a 2-1 win. But we will see what happens. Igal genuinely believes Arteta is going nowhere anytime soon. Bless him. Bless Igal. Yeah, and you know, I was sent the link to Dan Potts' video on the heated debate, and yeah, Lee Gunnar had a massive crash out. I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna get into that in a second. Why do you need to be invited on the Arsenal roundabout? Not gonna lie, at least you talk about Arsenal. You need to be invited on the Arsenal roundabout. I don't know if I've seen. I don't know if I've heard of that. Oh, I'm looking at it. I'll just know it as football's tough, man. But yeah, the Arsenal roundabout. I don't know it as that, but I see that. You know when you see something in front of your face all the time, and then you know, I want to see Marcel Stein. Nope, neither do I. You know what I mean? Like I said, just because man scored after 36 seconds overnight, don't mean you can start in this team. You have to come with something better than that. You know what I mean? Rice, Wanyeri, Zube, my midfield. The last stream, Lee Gunnar lost his head for no reason just because he watches the league. We're gonna get into it. Oh, fam, we're gonna get into it. Trust me. I was gonna say, are you gonna react to that damn pot stream? We're gonna crashing out. Watched most of it earlier. Couldn't believe what I saw. Fam, we are getting into it. Yeah, because it's one of those. I was listening to it like
just help me to understand.
And that might have been all of us at this point. You know what I mean? Let me just pause the music. Yeah? That might have been all of us thinking, just help me understand. Just help me understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Now before I get into it, actually, let me just give a two bit of a commercial break, and then we'll get into the video, yeah? Because I've already got it in the backstage. So we're good to go. So let me just a little two bit of commercial break, and I'll be right back.
To achieve what we want, but
I know we can't keep you long, so I'll be enthusiastic about what's to come and what the potential of this club is with the work you're doing.
yeah, more than ever, because I see them daily. I see how hungry they are, the quality, the talent, but most importantly, the connection that we have within the club and how much we are willing to do whatever it takes to win for this football club.
Stop the cap.
And obviously, all the people that support our football club. So it's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
What?
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again. I double dare you, motherfucker.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient.
Shut the fuck. Shut.
Fucking through. Fuck off. Right. So let's get into this crash out, yeah? Because this crash out was insane. Yeah. I thought, fam, and I'm not here to have a dig at anybody, but I'm sorry. He was getting cooked in the comments, rightfully so. You know what? I even looked at the comments, so we'll look at that as well. He was crashing out in the comment section. Jesus. We're gonna get into that then. I don't know what's going on. But
stop it. Get some help.
let me just. I don't need my iPad to be showing anything anymore, so I don't need you. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So here's the stream at hand. Oh no! Before I get started, let's cue the music.
How many years? Messi and Ronaldo, man. He won the league with Messi and Ronaldo.
Well, how many times did Wenger?
You guys don't get to have standards FC when it comes to other things.
How many times did Wenger win the league? Like, I want to ask this question: how many times did Wenger win the league? He only won it 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, exactly. Simeone's won it twice.
With a team that's never expected.
And he won it. When Messi
Sorry to cut in. Simeone won the league with Independiente, yeah, in his first full season, and it was their first title in 20 years. He then left and went to Boca Juniors and won them the league the following season. He then left and went to Atleti and won 2 titles. Yeah, you can chat shit as much as you want. I've been listening to you waffling there, right? You can chat as much crap as you want about, he lost his head. Oh, he lost his head. How do you know what was said to him?
I don't know what was said to him, but
No, but he...
Right. It's when he speaks into the mic, it does get annoying. I ain't gonna lie. You don't need to do that.
It's to keep his composure. Cool. When Vinny Jr. is getting racially abused every week, yeah, and he don't keep his composure, is that all right then? Because it's Vinny Jr. and he's black. But when it's Simeone and he's South American, it's slightly different then, yeah? Same shit, bro. Racismo is racismo.
Bro, 1 second. As a manager, you're supposed to keep...
Doesn't matter, bro. We've seen Wenger in the stands giving it all that at Old Trafford.
As a manager, you're held to a different standard than players.
No, you're not.
Yes.
The only reason people hold managers to a different standard is because the online fan base are retards, bruv. Yeah? The fact and reality is, yeah? Yeah? You don't hear it stinks, yeah. Guess what? Yeah, guess what? Simeone thought something stunk in the Scouse end, mate. Yeah. Thought something stunk. We don't know what happened, and you're sitting there chatting crap.
I don't care what anybody says.
You don't care what anyone says, and that's the point.
You are a manager, and you are out here losing your head like that. I worry about you.
Yeah, cool.
You
just can Arsenal if he gets sacked.
What?
Would you sack Simeone if Arteta drops dead right now? God forbid, touch wood. Yeah, or quits like he wanted to. No, of course you're not, because you know the answer. Yeah. So do you remember when Arteta did the G? You remember? No. Let me land my point. Yeah. Remember when Arteta did the GQ magazine, which he should never have done it. Oh, look at me.
My things also was I feel like Dan needs to get some control of his panel, and Lee in particular seems to be controlling the show, which don't sit right with me. Yeah, I mean, I see that. At the same time, for Dan's channel, this is popcorn settings, and you know, this is getting the money in at the same time. You know what I mean? But yeah, there needs to be a bit more. You know, like fam, like just I got this now. You know what I mean? But again, you know, I don't believe it. Diego Simeone caused Lee's crash out. Jesus.
Q-star. Yeah. All right, Lego Ed. Take the fucking syrup off. Yeah, and we're all good, right? If Arteta walks out of this football club right now, let me ask you this, yeah? Right? Would you take Simeone as the next manager? If not, who would you take? If Arteta walks now and says, I've took the club as far as I can go, yeah, I'm leaving.
When man's speaking into the mic, it doesn't need to be doing that. It doesn't need to be doing that. Fam, he doesn't need to do it. Yeah, I hear that. He obviously brings views for everyone. Even Troops has joined on board recently. People are going to do what pays. You know what I mean? Like, if he's bringing the money, they're going to be like, you know what I mean?
Thanks for the great times. I appreciate everything. We've had amazing times. We've gone from here to here. It's been a great journey, a great process. Yeah, we've got the wild horse. Yeah, oh my God, we've got Mikel Merino pretending he's a striker. Yeah, we've got Ben White plucking his eyebrows. Oh, he's going Ocean Beach with Wayno, Bosch, and all this crap, yeah? Right? If Super Duper Mick walks out of this football club tonight, who are you taking as manager, please, Ago?
Nobody. He's not going nowhere.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
Come on now. What is that? Nobody's not going nowhere. I mean, that tells you, yeah, that he just can't imagine anybody else being an Arsenal manager. That's what that says. Man said nobody because he ain't going nowhere.
What the fuck is this asshole?
You know what I mean? What is that all about? The man said nobody because he ain't going anywhere.
Ah!
Jesus. I need that muesli from Wacky Race's meme. I don't know what that is. Unless it's something I've got and I didn't know where it was from. I don't know. But anyways, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
If the manager walks out of this football club, are you going to stop? Okay, on that premise, then you stop supporting the club.
No, I'm not entertaining your question because he's not going nowhere.
If he drops dead today, God forbid, and we've seen this with Ricky Hatton, RIP to him, what a fucking legend of boxing, and England, by the way. Yeah, we've seen it with other people that are getting sniped left, right, and centre. Yeah, at any point, you could walk out and get flattened by a bus. Top Gooners would love me to get run over. Yeah.
This has gone into a bit of a morbid sort of realm now. I mean, it's just keep it as simple as if he walks tonight. I know what he's saying, it can happen because you don't know when your time is, but anyways, let's get back into it, man.
I could walk out my gaff tomorrow morning or right now. I could go, yo, I'm just going to go shop here. Yeah, and I could get wiped out by a car. Yeah, so worst case scenario, Gail, Mikel Arteta's no longer the manager tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Who do you want as manager of this football club? Stop waffling. You've been waffling for 5.5 years, mate. Who do you want as manager?
I'm not.
Of course you're not, because you ain't got an answer. Thank you.
No, because the manager's not going nowhere.
But if he did,
it's not about.
Come on now, Egal. Come on now.
Ifs, ands, and buts, as you would say whenever.
Oh, it's not about ifs and buts, but Dan, this is why I started the show like this. I'm sorry to gate crush the show, guys. Yeah, but this is why I started the show like this because guess what? He's going to now talk about ifs and buts and maybes for the next 2 hours. Thank you very much. That's why I started the show like that.
Lee, based on your standards, you would have sacked Simeone by now.
Oh, 100%. I want him sacked now so we can get him. I want him sacked 2 years ago. Again, I've said 2 years for a manager without a trophy. You're sacked. Bye-bye. Doesn't matter what club you're at. Pep.
To be fair, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen Lee gonna say that.
I've seen him do it.
He has said that. He said he'd give a manager about 2 years. I don't know if he stretched it to 3, but he has said that, Simeone should be sacked because he hasn't won a Atletico trophy for at the time it was 2 years. They hadn't done it. So, I ain't here to shit on anybody. If I seen it, I seen it, and I'm gonna call it that I've
seen him do it.
You know what I mean? But anyways,
Pep don't win nothing this season. Sack him.
Has it been 4 years for him now?
4 years without a trophy. Sacked. He should have been sacked 2 years ago. I said this. Anyone watching this, yeah? I've been saying Simeone should have been sacked 2 years ago. Any manager, Pep, yeah? Pep's gone 1 year without a trophy. He don't win nothing this season, sack him. Yeah, because the standards have been set.
What about your best mate Unai Emery?
My best mate Unai. Yeah, he should be sacked at the end of the season if you don't win nothing. Yeah, I have the same standard for every manager ago. Don't chat to me. De La Fuente. Oh, who's realistic? World of Spain manager. Mateus Giselle. Yeah, you don't know who that is. Who's Mateus Giselle, okay?
None of my business. I think
none of my...
I think you said this is the guy you wanted that was coaching Al Ittihad or whatever. Which one is it? The one with Benzema, that team, right?
No, Mara's FC, brother.
Oh, okay, so Al Hilal.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, he was 2-0 down at half
Is
time.
it Al Hilal or Al Ahli?
Al Ali. Yeah, he was 2-0 down at half time yesterday, by the way, and won 4-2.
Oh, guess who scored? Guess who scored? Riyad Mahrez. But you wouldn't swap him for Saka. Cool, carry on.
Yeah, by the way,
Still speaking into the mic.
they've won a Champions League.
One second, I don't think Riyad Mahrez would swap with Saka.
That is dropping Morris for Saka. You're
You know,
You lot are tapped.
No, Lee, you was on a good roll there. You was on a good roll, but you went too far.
Lee, come on, man.
You know how I know? You know how I know you're on a random? I was surfing the net and I seen a video. Of
Man
you
said I was surfing the net. All right, calm
Yeah,
down.
I take it back to old school terms. I seen you talking about celebrating Timber getting Odegaard injured. What's that about? Why are you celebrating?
Wait. Please tell me what I said.
You're exact.
Give me the exact quote. Don't paraphrase. Give me the exact quote, please.
Right, let's go find the video because if I'm not mistaken, you said something across the lines of
Fantastic.
big up Timber for injuring the captain. Did you not
Give
say
me the
that?
exact quote, please. Don't paraphrase.
Did
Give me the
you-
exact.
Yikes. Got him there. You got him there. You can tell by the look on his face, he's thinking, fam. You know what I mean? Let's let him go.
Did you or did you not say big up Timber?
No,
for
no,
injuring
you
the
tell
captain?
me. Because you asked, you're telling me. So you tell me. What did I say?
Alright,
You tell
I'll
me.
go find it. I'll go find it.
Go find it, quick.
Did you
Google it.
actually say that, Guns?
Well, I don't know. He's going to tell us.
Now, come on now. Hang on a minute.
Stop the cap.
Come on now. Now, we all know if Lee Gunner knows he said something, he's going to be out here saying I said it or I didn't say it. Yeah. He's saying I don't know if I said it or not. You do. That's the thing. He's saying he didn't know if he said it.
Stop the cap.
You know you said it. You know what I mean? And Igal, he's caught you out now. He's got you. You know what I mean? People even go as far as
I've
saying,
seen him do it.
yikes. I mean, anyways, let's carry on.
Did you or did you
I
not?
don't even
Lee,
ask
are
the
you
question
denying
yet.
it? Are you denying it? Lee,
I'm not denying or
give you one more
yeah,
chance.
accepting it. No, man said I'm giving you one more chance. You're not my dad, bro.
No, I'm saying you have a chance to clear the air before.
Man said I have a chance to kid, yeah. Brother, you accused me of something and now you can't find the evidence. Yeah? Bring your evidence forward, please, to the jury.
Oh shit.
Please bring your evidence forward to the
Here we
jury.
go. Let's listen.
Yeah, big up to Simba because he injured our captain, which done us a favour. Thank you very much and good night. Big up.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Oh dear. So Igal brought proof. Yeah? Hang on, let me pause this. Let me pause this music. Igal brought proof that Lee Gunner said it. So Igal right now is feeling like this.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
That's how he's feeling right now. He came in with nothing but facts.
Facts.
Big up to Timber for injuring our captain. I mean,
Hey, you ain't going too goddamn far now.
Jesus.
I've seen him do it.
Jesus, guys. Big up to Andy in the building. I'm with Lee on the whole who's realistic BS. I hate when people throw that. Yeah, I know. He's annoying. If any job you die tomorrow, you soon replaced. That's what I mean. Is yeah, you have to come with something. You know what I mean? I'm hoping for a draw in this game against Arsenal as a local fan. Well, of course you're going to be hoping for a draw. Come on, Everton. Odegaard hate needs to be stopped. Lee screaming inside but acting confident outside, so pathetic. I mean, to be fair, this is where now he loses composure now. Because now what this becomes now is I need to get Igal back with something. And he literally clings to literally anything at this point. From this point, what we on? 15-minute 49. From that point, anything he tries to get Igal with is a reach. Igal pointed out, look, fam, you said big up to Timber because he injured one of our players. Yeah? Lee didn't want to confirm or deny that. So Igal brought it up on his phone and played it. Now Lee Gunnar's caught out. You know what I mean? Man's like, shit, let's go back. Let's go back, right? And let's just let's cue the music. And let's play it again. Didn't mean to do that.
So bring your evidence forward, please, to the jury. Please bring your evidence forward to the
Here we
jury.
go. Let's listen.
Yeah, big up to Timber because he injured our captain, which done us a favour. Thank you very much and good night. Big up our captain for getting. Oh, sorry. Big up Timber for injuring our captain. Yeah, guess what?
Celebrating captains getting injured. What's going on?
Fantastic, because you know why? He's a fucking curse of this football club, the same as the manager. And guess what? Have you missed him? Have you missed him? Answer.
Stop it. Get some help.
Just help me to understand.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Have you missed him? So now what he's doing is he's trying to justify him saying that he's glad, basically, that Timber injured the captain, Odegaard. Now he's trying to justify it by saying, well, you didn't miss him though, did you? So I guess it was right that I said that, basically. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Emotional damage.
Anyways.
The question, because I just answered yours. You found the evidence. Well done. Yeah, and I was waiting for you to give the exact quote because I ain't going to let you paraphrase me all night, yeah? Right? Because I know you're coming here chatting shit about Mosquera, Odegaard.
Lee, tell him it's Mike, bro. I can't listen to you like that, man.
Nobody cares. Yeah, real
Talk
talk.
about nobody cares. Lean back from the mic.
Lean back. I'm not fact. No, I.
Guys, be honest. And stay with me on this one, right?
Just help me to understand.
I know people accuse Lee of being drunk and everything like that, yeah? But does this not give off functioning alcoholic vibes? Because that's what I'm getting. I feel like I can spot somebody that might be addicted to something just based on the behavior. And I'm nobody special. It's just that I just feel like I can see, you know, certain things. And one of the first things that functioning alcoholics will do is deny ever being drunk. But you'll see do nothing but drink. But they'll always deny it, even when the signs are obvious that they might be under the influence. Because there's people who can do everything, drive, everything, while being a functioning alcoholic. They can just do normal things like everybody else. It's just that, you know, their need or their feel of need for alcohol is still there. You know what I mean? By the way, he was cooking Arsenal fans last season when they celebrated Rodgers' injury, and season later. Yeah, that's true, actually. He got won this battle without trying. Basically, he did. Like Michael Jordan said. These YouTubers are so fake, man. Look at him talking directly to the microphone. Guess what? That's Rant's trademark, and now he's doing it too. Saidos also uses words of Rant's like it's Mazzolini. There was a remember the spoon thing? There was a spoon thing as well. People were saying that he was copying off Northside with the whole spoon thing. He's drunk as fuck. They just accept the argument. It's too far gone now. Definitely an alcoholic, and I also think that he's suffering from mental health or depression. And I reckon his beloved Arsenal is playing a part. He needs a YouTube social media break, but he won't. The thing is, I think some of that. I think I'll probably go with all that is true, if anything, because depression doesn't always have to mean that somebody is just sad or whatever. Like this is what it seems like to me, and the fact that he's one of the most hated football content creators out there. If anyone's gonna make out, I don't care that people hate me. If everyone's gonna make out that that's how they feel, they're dead wrong. It's gonna have some effect. Every day you wake up, somebody's talking shit about you. Every day you wake up, he might be living fine in Spain, but deep down in his head, he knows if I go back to London, try and go to the Emirates, you think that's not going to do something to the person's psyche? And I'm not saying all this to diss him or anything like that. I'm just talking of what I'm seeing and what I'm observing right now. Making dough, aren't they? Making dough, but it ain't everything. You know what I mean? And life tells you that. Watch one of Lee's older vlogs with his ex-wife and daughter. Watch how he treats his ex-wife, who's the mother of his daughter. From that day, I only listened to him for footballing reasons. I ain't seen nothing. I don't even know what his wife or ex-wife or whatever looks like. I haven't seen nothing of that. So I don't know what's going on with whatever. But I might try and check out. Also, the fact that he's the biggest artist out of YouTube in Arsenal fan base, it's probably getting to his head and feeling his ego. I mean, at this point, we could do with winning something. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like a big spiral out of control almost. And anyways, let's play a bit more. Let's
come into the mic when I want to come into the mic.
Shouting on the mic the whole time.
Yeah. The king does what he likes.
You wish.
I'm joking.
You're celebrating our captain getting injured. That's messed up.
Oh wow, cool. You were celebrating Martinelli being out of this football club because you thought Rodrigo was turning up, and then you were celebrating. Hold up, wait a minute, stop. Let me finish.
Show me evidence. Like I showed everyone evidence of you. Stop.
Okay.
Stop deflecting.
Okay. I'll show you evidence of you hating on.
Acknowledge your crimes, Lee. You're sitting here celebrating your own players getting injured, and you're talking.
Okay. Can I just stop you right there, please?
Saying things that are downright disgusting. Fix up.
Wow. Noni Madwakey. Yeah, Northside uses you as a fucking intro, bruv.
Okay. And you.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything going forward from Lee is a reach. Yeah. So it's gone from Igal said, look, fam, you celebrated Timber injuring our captain. Basically, what type of fan does that, basically? Is basically what he's basically getting at, really. And Lee's clapback is you want Martinelli out of the club. But fans want the players out of club, certain players out of their clubs all the time. That's a normal thing. It ain't a normal thing to be like, I'm glad you injured this player, blah, blah, blah. Now, I can get, if a player is shit and he gets injured, you won't miss him as such, but you wouldn't want it because at the end of the day, you're wishing harm on somebody just so that, they don't get to play football on the pitch because you don't want them there. This is a massive reach. So now he's moving on to the midweek here because obviously Igal didn't want him here. I didn't. Most of us didn't. Yeah. But I'm sorry, a huge reach.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, I don't know how you can compare the two, but Anyways,
Just say that doesn't change.
So Noni Madueke, we erased him 48 million plus add-ons. Yeah, included. Oh, but if it's add-ons plus 10 million, you don't even know what you were saying.
I'm a better man than you because I will sit here and say I'm wrong.
Fantastic.
You won't do
Fantastic.
that.
So you're wrong about Noni Madueke after 3 games where he's not. No, fantastic.
You will never come on a.
Noni Madueke has got nothing to do with you celebrating, you being glad that Timber injured Odegaard. You know what I mean? If Igal turns around and says, "Yeah, I was wrong," Lee will take that as some sort. He's cut back, he's equalised or something, or he's 2-0 down and he's made it 2-1. Now, fam, you know what I mean? VAR says, "Nah, disallowed." You know what I mean? VAR. I'm sorry, but
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm struggling here.
Just help me to understand.
Stream and admit, yo, you know what? I shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said what? What shouldn't I have said?
Why are you sitting on stream saying big up Timber for getting Odegaard injured?
Fantastic, because we'll play better without him.
Bro, that's disgusting, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this then, yeah? Let me ask you this then. When Rob Holding was in the club, yeah, you were sitting there crying. Yeah, anyone who knows that, Dan knows that. Crying. Only fools knows it.
Stop it.
Crying. Yeah, you were crying. Yeah, that Rob Holding was the single biggest problem at this football club. Am I lying? Yeah, because he cost us the title. Am I lying?
No, you.
Am I?
What's that got to do with that? Again, you're not equalising with that. You've put the ball in the back of the net, and VAR said that don't count. Literally, he's putting the ball in the back of the net, and VAR has ruled it out. That's what's happening here. Igal is still 2-0 up, but Lee thinks it's 2-2. What's going on?
Get some help.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Lee needs to hold this.
Emotional damage.
He has to hold. I'm sorry. He has to hold. He's not doing himself any favors at this point. So now all he's going to do is just turn around and say, "Well, you said this and you said that," to try and feel better about Igal exposing something he actually said.
Just help me to understand.
Elaine, answer the. I know, because I'm going to get to your point, but I'm going down a rough.
You think it's Arteta?
No. I'm not asking about me. I'm asking about you. Did you blame Rob Holding for costing us the title?
No, I think Man City were better than us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're lucky I ain't got the fucking clips here, because I know you're chatting shit, right? You were saying Rob Holding, Libre injuries.
See, you had no clip ready for that. That just goes to show how important it wasn't. What are we doing out here, honestly?
Libre injury and Rob Holding cost us the title. Your words. Let's not stop. Again, listen, I ain't come here to do a to and fro and get angry, because I'm just going to sit and laugh at you all night.
No, but Man City were better than us. Fair play.
Fantastic. Yeah. But Rob Holding was the single biggest reason we lost the league, right? And Saliba injury. Your words.
Yes.
Fantastic. Stop right there, please. Stop. You also gassed up that we got 4 million for Rob Holding to Palace, right?
Yeah, because he hasn't played a game.
Okay, cool. How much of the 2.5 million add-ons did we achieve?
I don't know. You tell me.
0, because he never got a game, bruv. So we got 1.5 million. So the 4 million, great business. Also, before that, sorry, hold up, Agal. Wait a minute. Before that, you were saying, yeah, that we signed up Rob Holding to protect his value. Am I lying? Thank you.
Just help,
so anyway,
help me to understand.
I don't know what this has got to do with anything.
Thank you. So anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, so let's not do this, Agal, because I'll twist you up all day long.
You've gone so far off topic.
No, because I'm coming back to topic.
I'm sorry. I have to do this. have to do it. Igal, he's kept his composure and everything like that. Sorry, do it. He's made Lee lose it off the back of one clip, showing something Lee actually said. That Lee didn't want to deny, but he didn't want to confirm at the same time. So yeah, Lee was hoping it would have been a clip that's out of context or something that, you know, he didn't actually say that, but they're trying to make it out. He said that. No, you actually said that. This is wild. I know, it's like, thank you. It's like, you know, we're looking at this thinking, I mean, anyways,
Just help me to understand.
And I'm using these things to prove my point.
Are you still going to big up Timber for injuring players if it happens to somebody?
Oh, 100%.
So you're saying, who else don't you like in the team that you want to see get injured?
Well, did anyone sit there and gas up Gabriel headbutting our striker? Yeah, because I see that all over the timeline.
Nobody bigged that.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I don't believe he actually saw that.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I honestly, when I was listening to this, I honestly don't believe he's seen that. I think he's reaching. I don't know. Anybody else who's on X, has anybody seen that? I hadn't seen that. I think it's a reach. I ain't gonna lie. Lee often cuts Igal and shows him up, but not on this occasion. Igal had him on the back foot here and wiped the floor with him. Didn't, and the thing is, he didn't need to try. That's what makes it worse. Igal didn't need to say much. He just showed a video of him actually saying what he said, and Lee's just lost it since then. No one did see. I didn't see that. I don't. That's not true. I think that's cap. I'm sorry. That's not.
Swear to God, don't lie to me.
Right, we'll go back.
These things to prove my point.
Are you still going to big up Timber for injuring players if it happens to somebody?
Oh, 100%.
So you're saying, who else don't you like in the team that you want to see get injured?
Well, did anyone sit there and gas up Gabriel headbutting our striker? Yeah, because I see that all over the timeline.
Nobody bigged
that. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. Jokery.
All right, what I'm gonna do? Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just pause the music. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Lee's Twitter. Yeah. Just so that I ain't, you know, trying to say he's this, he's not, is whatever and whatever. I won't call him a liar. I won't call him a liar. What I will do, because those of you who are on X, you know, if Arsenal fans were celebrating Gyökeres, celebrating Gabriel injuring Gyökeres essentially with the head clash, you know, he is gonna retweet it and be saying all sorts. You all know that, yeah. All of us who are on X. Right? If you're not on X, you might not know. But if you're on X, you will know. You'd have seen it. I've seen him do it. You'd have seen him quote tweeting it. So we're gonna have a look on his X right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what post that is. That's that what AFTV posted. 14-year-old Spastic runs this account. So what we're looking for, guys, is Arsenal fans that were happy Gabriel. What was it again? Let me just go back. Let me just go back to the video. Right, gassing up Gabriel, headbutting our striker. We should see it because he would 100% retweet that. Why are so many people gassing up a win against Bilbao? It's a famous league, right? Super duper makers genius should be beating these teams. Just right. Every single game, fella. One reason Henri never made it, blah blah. So that's about Henri. So he's replying to that. Every day a new clown comes along. Right. So Nick, big up Nick. He said, "Man brought out the money and the properties." Right. So okay. So that's nothing to do with what I'm needing. He's replying to the OnlyFans thing. Comments full of spastics cheering. Calm down. So that's Liverpool. That's the Liverpool game. So guys, we are yet to see any tweets from Arsenal fans cheering that Gabriel headbutted Gyökeres. We're yet to see it. Mourinho's going to Benfica, apparently. Didn't know that. What phase is Arnie slotting? Watching again, you're stuck on. I'm still yet to see. We are definitely winning the league this year. Please bookmark this tweet. Blah blah blah. We found Eagles burner, right? So nothing to do with cheering. Check yourself into a mental health facility near you, bro. You're mentally stable. Don't believe in mental health. Blah blah blah. We're not seeing it, guys. So we're down to September the 10th there. So he hadn't done anything for 7 days at that point. So it turns out he was lying.
Stop the cap.
Turns out he was lying, which I knew. It's just I want to show you guys. You know how active he is on X to the point of where he will reply to some shit, because anything this fan base does, he replies to it. So if fans were really gassed about if fans were really gassed about Gabriel headbutting Gyökeres with that when he went for the goal, he'd be the first out there, rightly so, to be like, look at the fans that we've got. You know what I mean?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Jesus. This debate is a psychologist's dream. They're going to analyze everything about it and make studies on how humans can spiral out of control. Yeah, even listening to it. When you listen to someone enough times, you can hear the difference between how they normally communicate and when they're losing it at this point. She said the OnlyFans thing is trying to get clout from him while giving her clout. To be honest, they both might need to get a room at this point, because anyways.
You're saying, who else don't you like in the team that you want to see get injured?
Well, did anyone sit there and gas up Gabriel headbutting our striker?
Stop
yeah, because I see that all over the timeline.
Nobody big
that. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! That all over the timeline.
Nobody.
Let's pay attention, guys. When he says I've seen that all over the timeline. All right, I'll move myself out of the way. So as you can see there, watch his mannerisms when he says I've seen it all over the timeline. Watch.
Don't you like in the team that you want to see get injured?
Well, did anyone sit there and gas up Gabriel headbutting our striker? Yeah, because I see that all over the timeline.
Nobody big that.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! Gyökeres. Oh, he's fucked. He's rubbish. Yeah. Gabriel's done us a favor. I've seen that all over the timeline, bro.
I've not seen that anywhere.
I'm not saying you did that, or Dee did that, or Dan did that, or the chat did that. However, what?
It's lies. He'd have tweeted it. He'd have tweeted it. If that happened, he'd have tweeted it. So unless I'm missing something, he'd have tweeted it. Let me just quickly go back on his X, and then go into replies. But everything shows up on posts, anyways, even replies. Nope. Basically, I'm seeing the same thing. It's not even in here. Yep, not seeing anything. No celebration about Gyökeres and the head collision. Yep, nothing. Nothing.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm saying is, yeah, you man pick and choose your battles. Yeah, the fact and reality is.
Exactly saying that, please. Because I brought evidence of you saying something, not anybody else. So I'm wondering, Lee, we didn't even get to Mascara yet, who you still think is rash and you still think is a bad footballer.
Well, I've just done my match preview and I've gotten onto this Igal handing Lee Gunner probably his first L in a debate between those two. And yeah, basically the Igal proves what Lee Gunner said about celebrating, essentially being happy that Timber injured Odegaard when he did. And Igal shows proof, and then Lee Gunner loses it from then on, and basically just tries anything to try and get one over on Igal, which is not working. But they are going to talk about Mosquera soon, actually. They are going to talk about that, so we're going to get into that. I mean, Jesus.
Call him Mosquito. What's going on with that? Even Real Madrid fans will tell you you're wrong. If you really do watch La Liga, as much as you say you do, you would know he was one of the best young up-and-coming centre-backs in Spain.
Okay, Igal, stop right there, yeah, because that's a great point, and you've made a fantastic point, yeah. If I really do watch La Liga, cool. Go to YouTube right now, which you're doing, because I know you're looking at your computer right now and you're typing, because this is what you do. Type in on YouTube on a separate window. I know, I can see your eyes. Brother, I'm a seasoned vet at this game, bro. Yeah, and that's why you're smiling. Go to YouTube on a separate window. Type in YouTube, yeah, youtube.com, whatever. Go to search, type in Lee space reacts space Valencia search.
Tell me how many Reacts watch-alongs come up with Valencia, please. Please tell me. Answer the question. Don't divert. Tell me how many Valencia watch-alongs
I did for Valencia on the Reacts channel, please. And then after that, I'll ask you another.
He's still speaking into the mic.
Another question about the under-21 Spain's team, yeah, that you never watched either. So please tell me the combined amount of watch-alongs that I've done for Valencia on the Reacts chat. Lee space Reacts space Valencia watch-along search. Then do the same, cancel that, count how many games it was, then type in Lee space Reacts space, yeah, under 21 Spain watch along search. Tell me how many watch alongs, please.
Hey, Lee, that's
you know what?
We don't tell me.
We don't need to do
because
all
apparently
that.
I don't watch La Liga.
We don't need to do all that.
We don't need to do all of that. Of course we don't.
You know why? I could just share.
Do you know why? Because you know I'm right.
I could just share another video of you speaking about him yourself, and then we can just take your word.
Share it based off of 20 games that I've watched him.
All right, so let's go to that.
So I'm qualified to mention him after watching him, yeah?
Dan, can you please share my screen?
Dan, please share the screen.
All right, let's go. Can you guys
please share it, Dan?
Listen to this.
Go on.
How many defenders do we need? You know, let's go and sign up a Valencia centre.
1 second, rewind.
Well, honestly, how many more defenders do we need? You know, let's go and sign up a Valencia centre back that's not even good. A man like Mosquito. His best asset is his pace because he's fucking rapid. But again, this goes to show that this fan base will gas and hype up anything, any old deal, any old rubbish, any old shit. Yeah, because nobody watches La Liga. They tell me every week. Well, La Liga's a shit league. Yeah, La Liga. What are you watching that shit for? It's a farmers' league. Really? Because every time I mention a player from this league, I get told they're shit and it's rubbish and they know blah 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 blah. Like the other day.
But you know which players?
Fantastic. Stop right there, we go. So, have you typed in Lee space reacts space Valencia watch along?
In all fairness, I think Igal did, and he realized, oh yeah, Lee does watch La Liga because he's watched bare games, he's done bare watch-alongs. I think he has realized that. Yeah. But so far, with the Mosquera thing, so far, Lee Gunner's taken an L on that because Mosquera has shown that so far, anyway, he's shown so far he's a good Saliba replacement right now for when Saliba isn't playing the game or whatever. He's a good cover for him. So it makes Lee Gunner's judgment up for question. So far, we're only 5 games in. But we'll have to see how it plays out as the season goes on. Because it might be a case of Mosquera's just better at this club in this system. And he might not fit the system out with Valencia. Or it might be Lee Gunner's talent ID isn't that good. Or it might be the case of Lee Gunner was right all along. It's just that this was a honeymoon period. You see what I'm saying?
Search. No, please tell me how many watch-alongs I've done. I'll tell you, it's 16, mate.
Do your own research.
It's not a debate. You're calling me out, and you're factually incorrect. Yeah, because you're saying you reckon you watch La Liga. No, I've watched him, brother, 16 times.
Well, Igal never said that he doesn't watch it. He sarcastically said it because, you know, he's basically saying, well, you watch La Liga so much, and you're saying the square of shit, and we haven't seen that, basically. So he's not actually saying you've never watched it.
His club.
You know something, guys? I sat there and
Do you want to know something, guys?
I sat there for Lee mentioning 25 things that were completely irrelevant, and I just let him talk. And you know something? Today, Lee, I'm not having it. You're in the wrong.
Okay, cool.
I just want you to say, you know what, Mosquera, Mosquito, whatever you want to call him, he looks like a baller for 13 million. And as much as I watched him at La Liga, he looks better at Arsenal because maybe.
Okay, please stop. Sorry to cut in, and I don't want to keep cutting you off again, but I have to stop you at source here. As much as you've watched him in La Liga, please tell me what games you watched him.
Bro, fuck
name the games.
No. You just said no. Rewind the stream, guys. He just said as much as I watched him in La Liga. Tell me the games you watched him for La Liga, please.
Bro, forget about La Liga. Forget about La Liga.
Don't forget about La Liga. We're holding you accountable.
I've seen scatter reports and I've seen.
So Lee's found a loophole in Igal's argument, and now he's sticking with it, which he has to because, again, he's 2-0 down. He needs something. You know what I mean? We're approaching 90 minutes. You know what I mean? We're approaching 90 minutes, fam. Need to chop. That's what's going on right now.
I seen what do you call it?
So you never watched him,
and I trust
scatter reports
and people I trust.
Oh, people you trust. So you never actually watched him again.
Who work with La Liga. People who I trust that have.
Please tell me who these people that work with La Liga are.
They tell me on a regular. They've told
Okay,
me,
please tell us who they are that work with La Liga.
I've seen Remedy say he's the closest thing.
I don't know who Remedy is, bruv. You ain't got the remedy for this manager, bruv. I'll tell you that much.
I think Kiko Suarez mentioned how good.
Kiko Suarez is a spastic. Ask any Real Madrid fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said Vinny Jr. was leaving. Not Vinny Jr. Rodrigo was leaving all summer, bruv.
Please, let's not insult people.
Your mic is so loud, son.
Sorry, that's because I'm shouting right into it like that, Dan. Fucking old that.
Let's not insult people who are not here.
You can't help it because I think he's under the influence. I ain't gonna lie. This is a crash out, man. He is. He's. That's what I mean. He found a loophole because he heard Igal say, based on the games I've watched, and he's found a loophole now. So now he's attacking that because that's all he's got. Like I said, if you're 2-0 down and we're on 89 minutes, fam, you need to do something. You need to try and force extra time at this point. And that's what he's trying to force. He's trying to force extra time, yeah? Because he's 2-0 down in a game, in a knockout game. He's going out at the moment. Igal's 2-0 up. Lee's been scoring goals and it ends up being ruled out by VAR, fam. Now, I'll take a free kick. Give me a corner. I'll dive for a penalty if I have to. That's what's going on right now. It ain't working. So now he's trying. He's trying really hard.
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, let's carry on.
Just help me to understand.
Okay.
Okay, so cool. So how about we deal with fact-based evidence, Agal? You said literally less than 1 minute ago, based off of what I've watched in La Liga. Please tell me the games that you have watched of Valencia for Mosquera in La Liga, please. Tell me the games, because, I mean, it ain't that many games, surely. So you must remember the games. You must remember who they played. You must remember who fucking started the games and the score lines. Oh, it doesn't matter because you're lying, bruv.
What you're trying to do, because what you're trying to do right now, for everyone to see, he's trying to win a side argument. He's trying to tell you, you know what? I know better than you because
I do, because I've watched him.
And you know something? You came into this whole conversation saying he's rash. We've not seen
He is rash.
We've not seen that once since he's been here.
No.
You said
No, we ain't.
is amazing. I agree with you. His recovery pace is amazing. But you also said he's not that good. You also said why are we signing another defender? And you know something?
Facts.
It's proven once again you are wrong and you don't know what you're talking about in this.
In all fairness, as I said, it's not looking good right now. Yeah, because he's saying Mosquera's shit, whatever. So far, Mosquera's done everything to prove him wrong. And Igal is saying, well, I know people that have said that he's good as well. Everything so far is leaning towards Igal. And so far, Lee Gunner's talent ID is up for question. Because it's like, we're seeing what Mosquera's doing. Let's be fair, probably none of us has watched him play at Valencia. We're seeing what we're seeing now. And we're hearing Lee say, well, this guy's shit. I've seen him at Valencia. He played left back in some games, right back in some games, whatever. Yeah? We're looking at it like, I don't know what you've seen, but this is what we've got right now, and this is what I'm seeing. So unless there's more to come in terms of maybe, I don't know, he's because we've seen players, we've seen it when players start good and then they drop off. We've seen that. So it might be the case with Mosquera. You never know. But so far, this is tilted towards Igal. Not really a loophole. Igal was saying that Lee should say that I watched Mosquera and I thought he was shit, but maybe my judgment on the player was wrong. Something like that. But Lee used that like a politician. Yeah, what I mean by the loophole is basically like Igal said he called out Igal when Igal said based on the games I've watched, and he saw that hole, and he caught it, and he just clinged to it since. Now he's just all it is now is well, how many games have you watched? How many games have you watched? Igal will say, well, Igal says none. Then Lee thinks that he's pulled it back 2-1. He needs another goal to force extra time. You know what I mean? It's like, fam, Jesus. Nobody really likes Lee on this YouTube game besides his older friends like Jez. Keep him around for views, prove me wrong. Well, I mean, this crash out is, I don't know. I'll be honest, I had no idea who Mosquera was, so I reserve my judgment of him. But liking what I've seen so far, so I disagree with Lee about him here until I see otherwise. This is what I mean. People are going to look at him like, fam, I don't know what you've seen, but this is what we're seeing. He might end up proving us right. Mosquera might end up getting exposed or something like that. You know what I mean? You never know. But, you know, it might be the case of, basically, you could get a defender who might be okay, yeah? But if you put him next to a certain defender, he now looks good. We've seen that. It happens all the time. You know what I mean? This is why players from smaller clubs get bought by bigger clubs. Because it's like, I see what he's doing there. if I put him with blah blah blah, you know what I mean? Imagine so and so playing with Saka. Imagine so and so playing with Timber. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. This could have ended by saying it's still too early to judge because it is. This could have ended long before that.
Stuff of coming on against Leeds United,
based
Liverpool.
off of us preparing for injuries this season, we now find ourselves in a situation where Saliba's out. We're not as worried away
Okay,
at Liverpool.
so can I ask
We're
you
not
this
as worried
question then?
Against Forest.
I'll let you
We're
land
not
your
as
point.
worried against Bilbao. And Lee, if you can please for 1 second,
I'll let you land your point. Sorry.
Stay on topic because
Stay on
my
topic.
main
You're the one
point is-
diverting, bro.
My main point is I don't want to have a back and forth about everything else.
I don't need to have a back and forth. I'm here because I want to be here.
I was strictly speaking about two things. Number one, there's no need for anybody to cuss off one of our own players and celebrate their injury. And number two, you were wrong about Mascara. After a couple games, you can already see you were wrong about Mascara. To say he's not good, to say we didn't even need another defender, to say we signed a player that's not good is ridiculous. After just how many minutes he played at Arsenal, you can already see he's much better than you originally thought he was. And I just need you to hold that.
Fantastic. Dan, can you share my screen, please, mate?
Share it, please.
Yeah, sure.
Can you share my screen, please, mate?
Here we go, bro.
Can you share my screen?
Me and D are just sat and I haven't even asked a question yet, you know.
Lee reacts Valencia, yeah?
I can't believe what's going on.
Valencia versus Real Madrid featuring Dave 8 months ago. Igal didn't watch.
This could have ended by Lee apologizing what he said about that. It's never gonna happen. That was never gonna happen. That's why we're here. That was never gonna happen. How is Igal diverting? What the fuck? It's been him whole stream. Jesus.
That game, by the way. He don't know the score. No, sorry, Igal. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. Valencia versus Sevilla. Did you watch that game? That was over a year ago. 3K views. Did you watch that, Igal? Oh, you didn't. Sorry, my bad. Oh, okay, cool. You didn't watch that. Valencia versus Sevilla again, a different game 5 months ago. Did you watch that one, Igal? Oh, you didn't watch that one either. Yeah, Osasuna versus Valencia, Igal. Did you watch that 6 months ago? Oh, you didn't watch that. Okay, cool. Valencia Barcelona. Did you watch that? Yeah, I'm sat in my dressing gown, mate. Yeah. What about Valencia Girona? Oh, you never watched that one 11 months ago. 2.4k people did. Bless up to them. Yeah. Valencia Madrid, live with Dave again, a year ago. Did you watch that game? Oh, you didn't watch that game. That was, oh, look. Oh, shit. Oh, cool. Valencia Villarreal. Did you watch that one again? Oh, you didn't watch that one either. Yeah. Valencia Bilbao. Did you watch that one? Oh, no, you didn't, but I did. Valencia Las Palmas. Did you watch that one 10 months ago? No, you never. Cool.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, 1 second, Dan. Sorry, Dan. I know it's your channel. I don't want to take over, and I am taking over because he needs to get put in the fucking bin. Yeah. Valencia versus Barcelona. Yeah. Did you watch that one? No, you fucking didn't. Yeah. I can keep going.
The comment section quickly, and he was still crashing out saying, we are lucky for him to be there. Something like that. Grown-ass man joined the stream pissed and almost ate his microphone. Jesus. I might as well look at some of the comments at this point. This reaction should have been a separate video, but you know, truth is Dan fuels Lee's excesses by not cautioning him when it goes off on a tangent and gets disrespectful. I mean, normally love watching Lee, but put Igal in his place. But even I felt embarrassed for his appearance tonight. Could clearly tell he was tipsy, like he is on his main channel at 2 a.m. most nights. But you know, is near enough deep throating the microphone. It's just unwatchable. I mean, fam. I mean, Igal thinks Simeone should be sacked for winning nothing for years. I agree. Yet he feels Arteta's won fuck all for 5 years. Yeah. He's an architect. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Get some help.
Lee can never take an L. Has never been able to. Has realistic takes. which can be appreciated. But the fact that he celebrated one of our players, captain, being injured along with his disgraceful drunken and abusive behavior tonight, he is done out here, man. Playing the victim card so many times. Told Christian off for saying something everyone, including Dan, was mentioning. Total crybaby with no accountability and so much narcissism. People learn a valuable lesson of how not to behave with others from his show. I ain't gonna lie, this is wild. I like Lee, but he was shocking tonight. Lay off the Bulls, it's embarrassing. So people are saying the same thing. Everyone's saying the same thing. At this point, you have to look in the mirror. Like this, if you don't want to see drunk people on stream, Jesus Christ. He humiliated himself tonight. We go again next week. Big up to Andy. Andy says Dan is shit scared of managing the situation with Lee, just like Lee's scared with rants. Most of the YouTubers are more insecure and fragile than they appear on the screen. Also, their friendships amongst each other are only business related, except a few. Jesus. What were the replies? You saw it too. Lee's very scared of rants. That's why he is very respectful towards him. He's the same with Stricto and D, but not as much rants. I thought that a while ago also, but Dan is not scared of Lee. He knows Lee brings him more views and spice up the panel. That's what I was thinking. So I'll say I was alluding to that earlier. I mean, I watch it for Lee, to be honest. The rest I wouldn't for me. Lee is a narcissist. I already mentioned this in another post in his other videos. But yeah, how long is this? Oh. But I watch his content because I am a man of truth and data, and Lee sticks to the data, which is why I like him in that regard. I don't like this closet racism and narcissism and God complex. But each has a right to operate themselves as they see fit. I mean, man said closet racism, you know. I mean, Jesus, and what's going on here? I agree. When I was younger, I was radical in my views. I leaned towards Lee, but I've started to separate myself from his channel because he goes to the extremes with his views. I don't think Lee and Rance are scared of each other because they have the same ball knowledge and both smart. However, both of them think about football in the same way as they like technical players, which makes it harder for them to disagree on takes. Both has zero ball knowledge. I remember Lee saying Max Diamond is Arsenal's best player and saying Welbeck is better than Salah. And Rand said Fred is better than Kante. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember when he was saying that.
I've seen him do it.
I think Sancho's better than Vinny, Mbappe, and Bellingham. These guys are a definition of zero knowledge. So basically, someone else says Potts clearly afraid of Lee. Never calls him out or disagrees with him. So the comments are just cooking. I ain't gonna go through them all. I'm sorry, Dan, but Lee's bang out of order. Yeah, nobody's defending Lee. Does Lee realize that no one has to watch Lee to know how good Mascara is just because we can watch him at Arsenal? Didn't realize Lee had 3 channels. Oh my! Nobody's agreeing with him. Big up Christian for boycotting the chat. That's what it says here. Big up Christian for boycotting the chat. Jesus. Anyways, and I've even got through I've already gone through a bit of this.
Bilbao versus Valencia. This is all on Lee Reacts, by the way. Yeah, I can do this and do this and do this and do this. Yeah, we can keep doing this. We can keep doing this. Yeah, we can keep doing this. By the way,
yeah,
I can then go. Yeah, I can then go. Yeah, Spain under 21s. Because guess what? He played at centre back for the under 21s for Spain. Should I type in Lee Reacts Spain under 21s?
What's your point though?
My point is, this motherfucker's never watched him play football, and he's trying to tell me that I'm wrong about giving an opinion based off of watching him.
Yep. If I had to do two defensively minded, our attack will be limited. I hope he doesn't go with Moreno, Rice, and Zubimendi on Sunday. I hope he don't do that. Comments cooked him. Yeah, the comments were just. But yeah, I'm gonna clip this anyway. I'm gonna clip it. Just gonna chop it and have it as it's on, because this crash out. I'm sorry, this ain't good. This ain't a good look at all.
Over 20 times when he's never watched him, and taken the word of nice people he knows and watching him keep a clean sheet against a fucking couple of teams that we're supposed to beat. Cool. No drama. No, sorry. 1 second. Fantastic. So now we have Saliba cover. If we have Saliba cover, there's no reason for you to blame Saliba being injured for why we can't win the league. Fantastic. That is all you have proven. I have watched this guy play football. You don't even know what position he plays, mate, because you don't watch him. I watch La Liga every week, and anyone in this chat that watches me watch La Liga every week and watches me every day knows I watch La Liga every week and knows I know every baller in that league, whether they're good, bad, or ugly. Yeah, and let me tell you right now, why did he play left centre back last season? Why? Because Diakabi was out injured. Diakabi's now back. This guy's now gone. They get weighed in again at the weekend by Barcelona.
So maybe Mosquera's not good at left centre back. I mean, did anyone think of that? Maybe Mosquera is not good at being a left centre back. Maybe he's better at being a right centre back. You know how he's been playing at Arsenal. I mean, I know centre back is centre back, but you do have your right sided and your left sided ones. But yeah, maybe Mosquera isn't good at being a left centre back then. We've only seen him at right centre back, and he came on at right back, I think, in the friendly. Not doing himself. He's scrambling for crumbs here. I'm telling you, he's still 2-0 down, trying to crawl it back. You know what I mean? We're in the dying minutes, fam. So what if a guy prefers other people's opinions on football rather than league because he watches the Liga? This is mad. This argument of I watch the Liga every week is like a racist saying, but I have black friends. I mean, it's just mad, man. This is something else. Just accept you can be wrong for today. He truly has God complex. Square hasn't put a foot wrong. No, he's yet to put a foot. Well, I mean, there was a mistake he almost made where I think it was against Forest. Yeah, against Forest, where they came close to sort of scoring, and then he had the ball and he had the ball at his feet, and then they took it off him in the box, but he didn't lead to anything. That was the only thing I looked at and was like, please don't do that. But otherwise, no, he hadn't put a foot wrong. But anyway, let's carry on.
It's a 6-0. They got whammed in, 7-1 last season. Oh, who played? Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, oh, my bad. Yeah. So now he comes into a better football club, that is defensively orientated, set up for defense. He's going to look half decent. But guess what? When he comes up against proper players, not Leeds United striker, not in a Forest striker, not Inaki Williams, who's about 40, bruv.
Anfield.
Hold up 1 second. Who was Liverpool striker that day, please?
Ekitike.
Thank you very much. Brand new in the league. You got, hold up. Let me land.
No.
I'll come back.
No, we ain't doing that. Nah, fam. No. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing nah. That's worth pausing the music. So now I think it was halftime hooks that said Liverpool mentioning, about Mosquera, the games that he's played in. Because obviously Mosquera had to come on for Saliba. And what Lee Gunner's trying to do now is he's trying to say, well, Ekitike is a new striker in the league. Mosquera only had to defend against him. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We need to
just help me to understand.
Liverpool signed Ekitike. He scored in the Community Shield. He scored against Bournemouth. he scored against Newcastle. He stopped scoring goals when he came up against us. And Mosquera had to come on at Anfield. After what? 10 minutes, was it? Ekitike was scoring goals until Arsenal came to Anfield. And Mosquera only didn't keep a clean sheet because of a worldy free kick. He's trying to use Ekitike as, well, it was only Ekitike, he's new to the league. Bypassing Ekitike was scoring goals until we went to Anfield.
What?
Nah. I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. I can't let it slide.
Got us another one.
Man said Ekitike as if he was a nobody and he's just a new striker that came into the league, bypassing the goals that he scored until, we rocked up to Anfield.
You shut up!
We'll have to bring that back. We'll have to bring that back.
Striker. Yeah, not in a Forest striker.
Anfield.
Yeah, not Inaki Williams, who's about 40, bruv. Yeah.
Anfield.
Hold up 1 second. Who was Liverpool striker that day, please?
Ekitike.
Thank you very much. Brand new in the league. You hold up. Let me land. You answered the question. I'll come back. So Ekitike, TikTok, Mr. Sitter tonight. Yeah. So guess what? If that's Isak or Haaland, yeah, different ball game. So whilst it's great that we've beaten teams we should be beating, these look.
So because Ekitike at that point, I think Liverpool were playing Atletico Madrid. So because Ekitike missed a sitter that night, that means that disproves. Oh well, Mosquera he still hasn't shown that it's good because he only came up against Ekitike. Ekitike that was scoring goals before we went Anfield. Hold on, let me have a look at this, because I ain't bugging. So we're going to look at this. Right. Hugo Ekitike. Let me just see. Am I wrong in believing he scored in each of the games I said? Ekitike scored in the Community Shield. Wirtz with the assist for the to go 1-0 up. Yeah. Let me just share that with you guys. Just so we ain't losing it. Yeah. Pause the music. Ekitike, you can see right here, he scored. He put Liverpool 1-0 up in the Community Shield. Yeah. New signing. Yeah. Against Bournemouth. The 1-4-2. Ekitike 1-0 up. Yeah, so he scored. He scored one in that game as well. So at that point, he's on 2 goals this season. I swear he scored against Newcastle. I could be wrong. I swear he did though. Gravenberch. See? Do you guys see that? You guys see? Oh, I should have looked at that actually. The ball. Goal, assist, goal. Assist in a friendly. Not in the squad for the Bilbao game, the first one. So let me get this straight, guys. In that friendly there, he made an assist. Against Crystal Palace, he scored. Against Bournemouth, he scored. Against Newcastle, he scored. Oh, yeah, against Bournemouth, he also assisted. Came up against Arsenal, did not score or assist. Played 79 minutes. And scored since. But it's Ekatike is new to the league, mate. Masquero only had to defend against him. I'm sorry, but Lee's being disingenuous right here. Yeah, it has to be said. Some things just need calling out like that, man. Jesus. I might have to break this into two parts. Because in fact, what I'll do, because I need a toilet, I don't really want to end this right now. So I'm going to hit you guys with a commercial break, and I'll be right back.
To achieve what we want, but
I know we can't keep you long, so I'll be enthusiastic about what's to come and what the potential of this club is with the work you're doing.
yeah, more than ever, because I see them daily. I see how hungry they are, the quality, the talent, but most importantly, the connection that we have within the club and how much we are willing to do whatever it takes to win for this football club.
Stop the cap.
And obviously, all the people that support our football club. So it's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
What?
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again. I double dare you, motherfucker.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient.
Shut the fuck. Shut.
Fucking through. Fuck off.
To achieve what we want, but
I know we can't keep you long, so I'll be enthusiastic about what's to come and what the potential of this club is with the work you're doing.
yeah, more than ever, because I see them daily. I see how hungry they are, the quality, the talent, but most importantly, the connection that we have within the club and how much we are willing to do whatever it takes to win for this football club.
Stop the cap.
And obviously, all the people that support our football club. So it's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
What?
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again. I double dare you, motherfucker.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient.
Shut the fuck. Shut.
Fucking through. Fuck off.
To achieve what we want, but
I know we can't keep you long, so I'll be enthusiastic about what's to come and what the potential of this club is with the work you're doing.
yeah, more than ever, because I see them daily. I see how hungry they are, the quality, the talent, but most importantly, the connection that we have within the club and how much we are willing to do whatever it takes to win for this football club.
Stop the cap.
And obviously, all the people that support our football club. So it's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
What?
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Say it again. I double dare you, motherfucker.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient, and I promise we will do all our best.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
It's coming. Be a little bit patient.
Right, I'm back. Anyways, so as I said, Ekatike was scoring goals before we rocked up to Anfield. He was scoring and assisting since friendlies. But apparently, it's only Ekatike. Let's go back a little bit more.
Striker.
Anfield.
Yeah, not Inaki Williams, who's about 40, bruv. Yeah.
Anfield.
Hold up 1 second. Who was Liverpool striker that day, please?
Ekatike.
Thank you very much. Brand new in the league. Hold up. Let me land. You answered the question. I'll come back. So Ekatike, TikTok, Mr. Sitter tonight. Yeah. So guess what? If that's Isak or Haaland, yeah, different ball game. So whilst it's great that we've beaten teams we should be beating, and he's looked very good, and he has looked very good. However, he still got nutmegged yesterday. So did Zubimendi. So did Mikel Merino. All our Spanish ballers got run ragged yesterday. Everyone's sitting there gassing up Mosquera. And then I get told, you're wrong, yeah, for watching this guy for 20 plus games, yeah, when you've never watched the guy. This is like me saying, yo, Maradona was shit, bruv. Yeah.
You want to know something? Kirkaz was good at Bournemouth. Doesn't mean he's doing good at Liverpool.
Fantastic.
I get your point about maybe he wasn't as good over there. But from what I've heard, your whole analysis...
I've watched.
From what I've heard, yeah, because I guess what?
Heard.
Why are you
Thank you. Thank you. Say that again, please. Again, for the cheap seats in the back. Say that again, please. Say what you said. Please say what you said. Please say what you said. And what you've what?
Right. So Igal said from what he's heard is what he's basing off of Mosquera being good. And Igal and Lee is now saying, look, you've heard, but I've watched. Yeah. Again, even though Lee feels like he's done something here, yeah, even though he feels like he's done something, Igal heard, and we're seeing what Igal said he's heard. You're saying I've watched him, but people are looking at you thinking, fam, you've watched Mosquera, but I don't know what you've watched because I'm seeing somebody who so far looks like a good Saliba replacement. That's what the majority of Arsenal fans will be thinking. I'm seeing a really good player here. I don't know what the fuck you watched. That's what people will be thinking. But now he thinks that he's pulled it back 2-2 now in a dying minutes, forcing extra time with Igal, fam. Sorry, this is a reach. This is a reach. Oh, I've seen that coming out already. This is a reach. I ain't gonna lie. Like, again,
just help me to understand.
From what I've heard, because at the end of
Thank
the day,
you.
I'm not going to sit there and watch 30 games of Valencia. I'm going to tell you what I've heard and what I've seen. And from what I've
But
heard,
then you're going to sit there and cuss me when I do.
No. From what I've heard and what I've seen, you got it wrong. You got to admit when you're wrong. And Lee,
but I've watched him and he ain't.
I've yet to see you. I've yet to see you come on any stream and say, you know what? Hold up my hands.
Dan, it's currently 20 to midnight in Spain. Yeah, the sky is blue. The sky is blue, Dan. The sky is bright blue. It's baby blue right now. Yeah, because do you know what? Because from what I've heard, the sky is baby blue. And if you hear the sky is baby blue at midnight, yeah, eventually you believe the sky is baby blue, hence why everyone's quadruple jabs.
Anyways, guys,
I've watched this guy.
But, okay. But, if somebody said, well, I heard that, I don't know, I heard the sky was blue at 12 midnight. I heard it was blue. And then the population looks out the window and it turns out, well, actually the sky does look blue and it is 12 in the morning. You know what I mean? Most people are seeing what Igal's saying he's heard. Nobody yet is seeing what you've watched of Mosquera previously. Nobody is out here The only Arsenal fans I'm seeing yet saying Mosquera is shit, yeah, and I agree with Lee because Lee's watched La Liga.
I've seen him do it.
They ain't doing that. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Igal is the most pessimistic Arsenal fan I've ever seen. Anyways, let's
I've watched the guy. You've not watched him, brother. Yeah, you've heard. Yeah, cool. How about watch him, mate? I've watched him for under 21 Spain. I've watched him for Valencia. Thank you very much.
Set a poll.
Sorry, Dan.
Let's see who the people think won this debate is so
I don't give a fuck who wins the debate. I've watched it. You ain't.
Let me ask this question.
I've seen your opinion is wrong, and you're not willing to admit it.
The opinion can't be wrong. It's an opinion.
Let me ask this question.
It's not a fact. It's an opinion.
Me being not do anything.
Based on my evidence that I've watched, actually watched, not taken fan opinion from people you.
Dan needs to control his shit, man. Dan needs to control his shit. I mean, you might need to make that mute button friendly, fam.
Who like and rate based off of 20 games plus that I have actually watched the guy, yeah, I can factually say he's rash. I can factually, after 37 years of supporting this club, have my fucking opinion on it. Yeah, and say this man is just shit. I can factually, after doing 200 grand traveling around the world watching this club, have my opinion on it. Yeah, if you ain't seen it, done it, won it, or looked at it, but you're taking fan opinion from trusted people that you like because they make you feel a certain way, that ain't my problem, bro. I've actually seen it. And if I've seen it, I've seen it. If you ain't seen it and you're taking fan opinion, gassed off of credited sources, that's your problem, bro. I'll see you in 3 years.
What was your drink of choice tonight? What was your drink of choice?
A couple of my drink of choice is facts. You know me, facts. That's what I deal with. My man's never watched him play football, and he wants to tell me I'm factually incorrect.
Lee, can I ask you a question? Lee, can I ask you a question? One question, man. Can somebody watch something and their opinion on what they're watching be incorrect?
No opinion is incorrect. It's their opinion.
What? But I can say that. I can say
what?
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of them.
But I can say that in my opinion,
is the right now?
In my opinion,
it's dark, right? It's dark.
In my
it's
opinion,
black.
the moon is the earth. In my opinion, the moon is the earth, but factually, the moon is not the earth. The moon is the moon. So an opinion.
Okay, Hooks, you're not going to try and twist me up, and I'm not going to fall into your bullshit. Yeah, and I love you dearly. I love you, and I love a girl. Yeah, and I love this chat. However, the sky right now, if you look at your curtains right now and you draw the curtains, what color is the sky, bro? Please tell me.
Please tell me the color.
Man's checking.
It's like a dark blue.
Oh, fuck off, man.
It's like a dark ocean blue.
No, this guy's a fucking idiot.
No, opinions can't be incorrect in it. In my opinion, it's a dark ocean blue.
But facts don't care about opinions, and factually, the sky is black right now, bruv, in Spain and in the UK, because it is black. Yeah, and let me tell you right now, opinions on footballers are down to the individual and how they see football. However, somebody that has watched a footballer and somebody who hasn't watched a footballer, yeah, the person who hasn't watched the footballer cannot then try and gazump the person who has factually watched the footballer play 20 full fucking games of football, and they're just taking their mates' opinions on it when they've never watched them. Sorry, mate. No.
Right. One thing I will say, yeah. One thing I will say. I never rated John Stones when he was at Everton. Everyone was hyping him. I never saw the hype with John Stones. Never did. I never rated him. I didn't think. I thought he was overrated. I don't know what everyone's seeing. When I was any games I saw of him, he kept making mistakes. He goes to Man City, yeah, and he shows why he was the defender that everybody was talking about. So there's one thing having an opinion on a player based on what you've seen when he's at this club, but then when he goes to that club now, it might be the case of this is who he is now. We've seen this loads of times with players of all positions. We've seen them when they were at this club, they were all that. They go to this club now and they're sick. You know what I mean? Look at David Raya. You know what I mean? Who was noticing David Raya at Brentford like that? You know what I mean? That's just one example of many. But fam, like, Lee's trying to die on this hill now. Lee gonna make his own facts and causes someone else's opinion interesting. When Lee can't answer directly, he turns philosophical. I noticed this about him. Yeah, like this conversation right here was very simple, and he went and complicated it.
Disrespect. Your opinion is your opinion, but my opinion is fact-based, based on what I've watched. Based on what I've watched. You ain't watched him. He ain't watched him. He's taken his mate. No, sorry, Hooks, 1 sec. He's taken his mates and trusted sources' words on it. I factually watched the guy play football 20 games, brother.
And so far, everything's backing up Igal. Nothing's backing up you so far. So far, I'm saying. So far. You never know. Like I said, it might turn out Mosquera is everything Lee Gunner has watched at Valencia for what he's saying of how he rates him right now, yeah? But so far, Igal's sources are looking up. But let's let him carry on.
So yes, it's not.
Opinions, right? Doesn't mean your opinions.
Doesn't matter. It's right. Factually, you're right. It doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong. It's an opinion. But my opinion is based off of evidence that I've factually watched. His is based off of his mates telling him he's all right. Get out of it, bro.
Ali, let me ask.
I'm going to shut up now, Dan.
No, it's cool.
I came in like a wrecking ball, Dan. I'll shut up now.
No, it's cool. I'm exhausted already, and it's 38 minutes.
Dan, you've got another 4 hours to go, mate.
I feel it's coming. Listen, I've got to ask the panel this, right? Let's start on Mosquera, because Mosquera's been mentioned, obviously, and big up to it, cowardly. It's all love as well. And everyone chat, I think, is actually all serious and stuff. They actually do get on people. Let's just calm down. But look, Mosquera.
Yeah, but Lee's drunk on your show right now. But anyways, I'm going to get into, because obviously they start going back in again. I don't think it was long. I'm as late player.
I've got to be honest. I didn't watch the geezer at Valencia. No idea. The last time I did a Valencia highlight reel was Mustafi, and I thought he was going to be Cannavaro, right? So I don't make that mistake again. Now, what I will say, and I don't know what Lee's opinion is in this, and I'll let Lee come in last on this, right? I have been impressed with Mosquera at Arsenal. I haven't seen him at Valencia. All I can do is judge him in the 3-4 games I've seen.
Would be crazy. Like, he's not only so no one can deny that.
To bring up the Timber stuff, because I thought he looked phenomenal.
Form, then I mean you play them, right? But I just think for how intense the game's gonna be, and a little bit of the kind of bite that the game has because of the history over the last few times we've played, it's been very heated. I think just like he's 2021, like you don't need to throw him into that type of game. But if you did, then I'm pretty sure he'd be able to navigate through it. Like the two things that have seemed very apparent is over here. You know what I mean? Like how far away from breaks line.
Clip that down.
I think you got with passing on the ball than Saliba. But
clip that down.
I think you got like Haaland is
43 minutes 57 seconds. Clip that.
Clip what? Oh, my opinion.
Yeah.
That can't be incorrect because it's an opinion.
So he's better on the ball than Saliba. Yeah, he's less rash than Saliba. Cool. Clip that, please. I'll clip that.
Wait, what was the second part?
43 minutes 57 seconds. I'm writing that down right now. I'm going to keep a file of all of you lot all season.
What was the second part? What was the second? But, hey, but Lee,
sorry, I'll shut up.
Opinions can't be incorrect. Remember?
No, they can't. They can't.
Yeah, opinions can't be incorrect.
However, when he fucks up,
no, opinions can't. Hey, my opinion that can't be incorrect is based
crack on. You crack on. I'm going to shut up. I'm just
actual evidence of watching him play for Arsenal
for a couple of games. Cool.
But yeah, free.
No, not
I
free.
mean, hey, if you want, I can throw in the substitute appearances as well.
Played 3 full games, so stop lying.
I can throw in the substitute appearances.
Yeah, you're like your manager. He's lying.
But factually,
he's not played 3 full games.
Factually speaking, I've watched him play.
Factually speaking, he's not played 3 full games. So stop lying.
Factually speaking,
he's not played 3 full games.
Factually speaking, my opinion is the right.
What's going on here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lee's being a diva right now. I'm sorry. Lee's being a diva. I mean,
he's not played 3 full games.
Actually speaking, my opinion is derived from evidence of watching him play games for Arsenal.
Okay.
So, and factually speaking, opinions can't be incorrect because they're opinions. They're not.
No, they're opinions. You're right.
Yeah, they're right. It's my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fantastic.
So,
but he's better on the ball and he's better passing than Saliba. Fantastic. Cool.
Technically, I said he makes better.
No, you never said not technically. There's no technicality, bruv. Yeah, I've got that clip already.
Hey, Lee. I hear it. Couple of cans, but it's not the Lee and Hook.
No, okay.
So,
Cool.
Jesus. Couple of cans, FC. Let's bring it back.
No, you never said not technically. There's no technicality, bruv. Yeah, I've got that clip already.
Hey, Lee. I hear it. Couple of cans, but it's not the Lee and Hook.
No, okay, so cool. You can dismiss me. You can say I'm drunk. You can say
I'm not dismissing anybody.
I'm racist. Hey, you can say whatever you want. You're negative. You're insulting. No, you can say.
This crash out is epic, and Dan doesn't know what to do right now. This crash out is epic, man.
Stop it. Get some help.
What is going on? What was going on? This is my opinion is factual. What is this?
Emotional damage.
Oh Jesus. We haven't got much longer anyway, guys.
Whatever you want, and this is what these men do. Guess what?
We're going down.
Nobody's attacking.
I'm not playing victim. I'm sitting there laughing at you.
We're going down.
Man said he's better on the ball than Saliba after watching him for less than 3 full games. Cool.
Hey, it's my opinion. It can't be.
It is your opinion.
So,
I'll shut up.
In my opinion,
carry this on for 3 minutes, so I'll shut up.
Please, it would be very nice. In my opinion,
Stop it. Get some help.
Dan is looking like a tomato, and tomatoes can't speak. I mean, Christ.
Stop it.
Anyways,
I think he's better on the ball. Yeah, I would like to see Saliba back. I just think the experience and kind of know-how in that game will kind of trump like playing better or better. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel it'll be too uncomfortable for him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Arteta does it because Arteta he can be a bit of a madman at times.
Now the thing is, yeah, like this is what we bought Mosquera for. We didn't buy him to play 30 games in the season. We bought him to fill in when we had a couple of injuries.
So I think this is the last of what you'll hear from Lee Gunner, I think. Because he no. He does come back in and speak on.
1 second. Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
Let me just.
It's English football, bro.
Oh wait, yeah, because there's a whole thing about the shirt. Yeah.
I've seen. But when it comes to Arsenal, do you guys feel like they're nitpicking on everything we say? Or
no. You're
I've seen friggin' TalkSport talking about Arsenal have to play good with their bench players. It doesn't matter if they have starters or bench players.
Why do you care what TalkSport say? Please
I've
answer that question.
I've seen Sky Sports criticizing Arteta for calling the players what did he call them? Instead of calling them backups,
finishers.
He calls them finishers, and they're getting rattled by that.
Okay, that's the worst thing of them all.
The worst thing of them all.
That's some American shit, bro.
1 second. Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. It's English football, bro. It's not American sports. They're not finishers, bro. They're subs.
Let me finish the sentence, man. The final thing is, I feel like when Arsenal win a game 2-0 in the fashion that we did, oh, we're boring. When Arsenal win the game 5-0, oh, it's Leeds. When Arsenal, win 1-0 versus Manchester, guys could have much worse performances than us week in, week out, but it doesn't matter.
God, Phil Foden, Saka. No, let me answer. Yeah, I'll let you land. Oh my God, Saka's better than Foden. No, he fucking ain't. No, he ain't.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, so let me finish then. I'll let you finish.
Let's go back a little bit.
Anybody else's.
Okay, cool. Do you know why, Gail? Can I answer that, please?
No, it's because I feel like we generally are held to a higher standard because we are criticized at a higher rate than other teams.
Okay, can I answer that?
Liverpool won the league.
Let me know when I can answer that.
Chelsea won the Club World Cup, and all these guys could have much worse performances than us.
Guys, you're telling me he's not drunk? I know nobody's looking at this video thinking, no, he's not drunk. Yeah, he is. He is. But he'll tell you he's not. That's what alcoholics do. When you can visually see somebody's under the influence, but they're saying, "Oh no!" You know what I mean? You could go to your local town on a night out. Yeah, half the people there will say, "Oh, I ain't drunk. I'm fine, me." You know what I mean? Okay, let's put it this way. Is what you see there with Lee Gunner, is he fit enough to drive? Do you think, in your opinion? One, in the chat if you think he's not fit enough to drive. Two, if you think he is fit enough to drive in that state right now. One, if you don't. Two, if you do.
Week in, week out, but it doesn't matter. Because let's talk about what Arsenal did. Let's view Arsenal under this microscope and start talking about some nonsense that doesn't mean anything.
Can I answer that then? I'll tell you why. Number one, you act like a 5-year-old. My winger's better than your winger. My winger's got more GA than yours. Yeah. Oh my God, Phil Foden, Saka. No, let me answer. Yeah, I'll let you land. Oh my God, Saka's better than Foden. No, he fucking ain't. No, he ain't.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, so let me finish then. I'll let you finish. Yeah, I'll let you finish. You're more invested.
I'll tell you why it has something to do with it. Because he wants the point score, Igal. He's 2-0 down. Right? He's been putting the ball in the back of the net. VAR said no. It's ruled out. Offside, handball, all this shit, foul. And then he's trying to crawl back something. Literally, he's on the floor. The crumbs. You know, if somebody's addicted to drugs and they drop the powder all over the floor and they're just there like, that's what's going on right now. Clinging on for dear life, for anything, to try and say, I got you, girl, now, mate. I got you now. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is now. Oblivious Gunner, you know. That's where we are now.
They're in Arsenal content online than you are any other club online. So naturally, you're going to nitpick at every single fucking negative thing that you deem negative. Thierry Henry absolutely fucking nailed it, yeah, on CBS Golazo. Yeah, I shared it on my stream last night, the emergency meeting. Yeah, he said, and you can see the fire. There was no fire in his eyes and his heart. Guess what? When I shared that, I've been out 2.5 hours, yeah? 30k views. Why? They got 500,000 followers. Why did nobody share that? Why? Because TT's jealous of Arteta. Motherfucker's got a statue outside the ground, mate. Right? Yeah. Why is he jealous? Yeah. He sat there and said, "We have to win." Yeah. Carragher sat there and said, "Well, maybe." And then Micah Richards sat there and said, "Potentially," or some bullshit. I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember the exact words. TT said, "We have to go and nick the league. We have to grab the league. We have to want to win." Carragher goes something along the lines of, "Well, try or maybe." Then Micah Richards, who won fuck all and got lucky he was at City in the first place, yeah, was like, "Oh, maybe." Yeah, and I broke it down with Matty, and I broke it down with Norms, and I broke it down with everyone in the chat. Yeah, fact and fucking reality is, yeah, Thierry Henry knows how to win. Yeah, as soon as TT speaks negative in your eyes against this club, when he was breaking down Victor Gyökeres, when he didn't take he took a great first touch, and then he didn't take that touch, and he was saying come across the defender. He's right. If TT did that in the fucking Champions League final, we win it. Yeah, so people are cussing him, go, "Oh, well, if you did that in the Champions," but they're right. Fact is, yeah, when TT speaks, you listen. When Tony Adams speaks, you listen. Yeah, when Martin Keown speaks, you listen. Whether Petit speaks and anyone.
What about Ian Wright?
Ian Wright, all of them. Uncle, bro, I was the white Ian Wright in the playground. That was my idol growing up. Yeah, doesn't matter whether you agree with their opinion. Yeah, the fact is, they're legends of our football club. The problem is, soon as anybody comes out and says something that goes against this manager in the slightest single minuscule form, yeah, this fan base jump on them and go, "He's jealous." Why would TT be jealous of Arteta, mate? He's won a World Cup, he's won a Champions League, he's won doubles, he's won the league at Old Trafford, he's won the league at fucking Tottenham, he's got a statue outside the ground. Yes, he was a shit manager. Tony Adams, shit manager. Cool. Oh, how can he say the captain this and the captain? No, again, let me land and I'll finish in 10 seconds.
You filibuster and you start mentioning points that nobody brought up to win a side argument that nobody.
No, but you asked the question, why is everyone in the media crying about Arsenal and criticising Arsenal? So I'm telling you. Telling you. The problem is you guys want to cut me off, yeah? Real talk, girl, yeah? I like you.
Things that are
You guys want to cut me off. That is what he just said.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm sorry, but as you guys can see, we've gone through a large chunk of this stream, and I've reacted to nothing but Lee speaking pretty much. Which means he took over pretty much most of the stream.
Stop it. Get some help.
And we're still going. This is my longest match preview ever. He has said a couple of words.
No, they're not off topic. It's all relevant to the topic. The problem is you got a brain span of a fucking TikTok. Yeah, 10 seconds. Yeah, respectfully, Agal. You know I like you. You know you're my guy, yeah? Right? But you have a 10.
I'm sorry, but I hate it when people do that. Yeah. I hate when people do that. They'll diss you right in front of your face and then say, "But you know I love you though." Now that like what are we doing out here? You're literally cussing the guy out. You're getting personal with him and everything, and saying this and saying that, and then you're backhanding him. You're giving him a backhand with your left hand, and you're shaking his hand with your right hand. What is this? In what world can you just call somebody out of the name or say all these things about them and then just fall back on, "But you know I love you. I'm messing about." You know what I mean? I mean, what are we doing out here?
Stop it. Get some help.
Bang out of order.
Just help me to understand.
10-second, 30-second TikTok brain, yeah? The fact and reality is, yeah, when TT speaks, shut the fuck up and listen. If you agree with him,
so when he says, "I'm not Arteta in, I'm not Arteta out, I'm Arsenal," you shut the fuck up and listen.
And I did.
No, you
and
don't.
Guess what?
You're still talking about Arteta after every game.
Chat, Please, anyone in this chat, Rachel, you're in my chat, you're in Dan's chat right now. Everyone in this chat, right? Melbourne, everyone in this chat. LG023, everyone. Gunner for Life, Torin, Nick, Football Club, everyone. I can name after name. I ain't going to waste my time doing this. It's Dan's channel, yeah? Facts and reality is, yeah? Yeah, when TT speaks and I disagree with him, I go, he's the king. He can say what the fuck he wants. He's got a statue for a reason. Yeah, Tony Adams speaks and says, oh, what did he do as a manager? He's drunk again. No, fact is, what did he do as a captain?
Why was you cussing Ian Wright then?
Why was I cussing Ian Wright? I cussed Ian Wright because that guy's a sellout, bruv. However, I bigged up Ian Wright, and I always big up Ian Wright. And anyone, do you know this? You watch me, you guys watch me, yeah? The chat watches me.
Right, but I know, obviously, a lot of us can say that we've seen him cuss out Ian Wright.
I've seen him do it.
But I'm sorry. That throws everything out the window when he's talking about, well, if so-and-so speaks, mate, you fucking sit down and listen. All that's gone out the window. Because Ian Wright, he's one of the legends too. Legendary player at this football club. But you didn't agree with the things that he was either saying or the things he was doing or whatever. You didn't agree with it. And you took it upon yourself to say X, Y, and Z. So I don't see how other fans, like Igal or whoever, I don't see why, if they disagree with something Thierry Henry said or Tony Adams has said, I don't see how they can't have something to say about it. In fact, Tony Adams, I did a video. Tony Adams, when he was saying, I think he said to TalkSport, about how Unai Emery would have won this Arsenal team the title at the time. And I said he was capping. And the thumbnail, I have the cap emoji on top of Tony Adams' head. Like, nobody's exempt from, being called out for, I think that you're capping about this. That's cap. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? But now he's doing the moral high ground. Oh, if they speak, mate. I mean, fam. Get bigger now. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, the guy needs to rip and win. And like I said, if we win the league, everyone's getting it from me.
They're all getting it.
It's gonna happen. Tanya.
I will cuss out Ian Wright for his bad takes, in my opinion, for his opinion. Yeah, his bad takes to keep his employment going. Hold up. Yeah. Fact and reality is, he is a company man, he is a club man, and he's sold his soul for £1 note, yeah? Right? And he's sold his family down the road, that's another story. However, right, fact and reality is, yeah, that guy is a fucking legend of our football club and should have a statue outside our ground. Yeah? He was our all-time top goal scorer. Anyone who watches me daily knows I tell the same shit every day. The problem is, you people that are sitting there cussing me out in the chat, or people on the panel that don't listen to what I'm saying because they don't watch me, and I get that, you're busy, you've got your own shows, you've got your own lives here, you've got your own families. Yeah, I don't get that's cool. Yeah, facts and reality is, man, you can say I'm drunk all you like, mate. I ain't drunk, bruv. Bend over all you like. Nobody cares, bruv. Yeah, I'm not drunk. Yeah, fact is, facts are facts. Yeah, facts are, yeah, Ian Wright should have a statue at our club. George Graham should have a statue at our club. But if Ian Wright comes out and says some bullshit that I don't agree with, then I'm going to call it out. When Ian Wright sat there and said, oh, let's put Cole Palmer, let me finish. When Cole Palmer put him at right wing and put Bukayo Saka at left back, how long did it take Wrighty to get another gig at Arsenal? Oh, 8 months. Because the whole fan base turned on him because they dared to criticise Bukayo Saka. That's Ian Wright, bruv. That is a legend of our club. So when you're saying, why does the media have an agenda and this and that? No, Agal, the media don't have an agenda. The problem is what you do as an Arsenal fan and what a lot of people do as Arsenal fans, yeah, is they only look at what Arsenal fucking people are saying, or fans or ex-players that are talking about Arsenal. If you go and do the same for Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man City, any other club, yeah, Man United, yeah, Roy Keane is the harshest critic on Man United out of any fucking club. He talks bad about Man United every day. Do you know why? Because he won fucking 7 Premier Leagues, mate. Yeah, that guy sacrificed his whole fucking semi-final to get Man U to the final, which they won in the champs. He knew he was banned from the final because he got a second yellow. Yeah, and he was banned, right? So guess what? He sacrificed his body. How many of these players give a fuck? Martin Odegaard was jumping out of tackles the other day before he got injured. Yeah, fair play. He got injured. There's whatever. Yeah, cool. I said Timber, cool, whatever. Nobody cares. Facts and reality is Roy Keane put his body on the line. Vieira, Henry, Righty, all these players. And when you say people in the media, why do you give a fuck what Gary Neville says about Arsenal? He ain't supposed to like Arsenal, Gal. Yeah, Roy Keane ain't supposed to like Arsenal.
And I've made this point about when, especially when it's non-Arsenal fan, when they've got nothing to do with Arsenal. And I said, when all these men are talking what they're talking about Arsenal, understand they are happy with everything that's what's going on with Arsenal right now. I've said it all along. These men are happy that we're putting the pressure on, finishing second and all that shit, being a nearly club, because they get to see Arsenal fans think we might win the league only to ultimately not do anything. All these man, you Terry Flewers and all these other people as well, everybody loves it. They all love it. Don't get fooled by man, Arsenal. No, everybody has a common enemy, and that's Arsenal. Yeah, I heard Noel Gallagher talking to TalkSport, talking about he would choose Liverpool to win the league over Arsenal because he hates Arsenal. That's a City fan. That's a City fan. A City fan. Everybody's common enemy is Arsenal. That's just how it is. So unless you're an Arsenal fan, I don't want to hear your shit about anything. Yeah? Because none of y'all want us to win. None of yous. You would choose your enemy over us every single fucking time. Yeah? And you know what? I'm glad it's that way, because should we get to a point where we get over the line, you're like I said, as Darren Till says, you're all getting it. They're all getting it! You're all getting it. I made a video a couple of seasons after the 2024 season. I did a video basically saying, fuck every other team. You know what I mean? It's us against everybody else, basically. That still stands today. Because everybody's common enemy is Arsenal. So your Gary Nevilles, your Jamie Carragher's, all these man love it that we're just doing what we're doing right now. They don't want us to get over the line. You know what I mean? Only the ex-Arsenal players really and truly care about us getting over the line. Everybody else, they don't care. That's just how it is. But some of them will say things to get our hopes up. You know what I mean? Try and gaslight the team or whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Let's get back into this.
Nobody is supposed to like Arsenal. So why do you give two flying fucks what any cunt in the media says about Arsenal? What do you think about Arsenal? That's all that matters, bro.
What about the Man City game coming up? What do we think about the Man
What
City?
about the Man City game? Fuck Man City. Yeah, real talk. A girl sitting there crying about what Roy Keane and Gary Neville and Talk Sport and Simon Jordan and oh my God, Jim White. Who cares what they say? They do not stop Arsenal winning a trophy. Neither do the ex-players. However, the ex-players that call this shit out, people like you, Agal, sit there and cuss legends. Some of them have statues out. Yeah, because you don't feel in a certain way because they cussed your manager. That is a you problem, not a them problem. Hold up, wait a minute. And I'm going to drop the mic. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, he did. He did the same thing with Ian Wright. You were cussing him out because he didn't like something he said. He didn't agree with his opinion or whatever. Come on now. What are we doing here?
I do the same with Ian Wright, but guess what? I respect Ian Wright for his opinions. And I respect him as a footballer. Yeah, but guess what? I don't have to agree with him. However, I don't sit there crying about the mainstream media cussing Arsenal off, because you know what? Most of the people that cuss Arsenal off are fucking spot on. The problem is people that are in a delusional bubble like you, yeah, sit there and go, oh my God, Gary Neville said this, and go, oh, Jamie Carragher, who gives a fuck what they got to say? They're not supposed to like us, bro. If Ian Wright's sucking us off, I can call it out. Ian Wright, I will always respect. I walked past that geezer at AFTV's 5th birthday. Yeah, AFTV's 5th birthday in King's Cross, yeah, a YouTube studio. Me and Kenny Ken walked straight past him. Everyone's asked, I said, fuck him. That was my idol growing up. I fucking love that guy, bro. I still love that guy to this day. However, I do not rate how he has become and what.
This is what it's like when somebody's had a few or more than a few, and they need to drive home a point. They keep rambling on and on and on and on and getting emotional, and the emotions go up as they're talking each time. I know this shit, you know. Trust me, I've been around people that have been under the influence and whatever enough times to know when I see it. But he'll say, "Oh, I'm not drunk. I'm fine." No, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
You know what the deal is, man. But there ain't too much longer of this, guys. We're like 2.5 hours in nearly of this match preview / reaction. Jesus Christ. I'm going to put timestamps in anyway. But yeah.
He's turned into to suck a pound note out of this club. Yeah, and fair play to him, good luck to him. However, I can never, ever, ever forget what that guy done to my football club and gave me the moments he gave me, bro. Bro, what shirt's this? What year is this, Gal? Tell me the year of the shirt, please. Quick, real quick. What year? What year?
I'm not here for a quiz every time.
Tell me the. No, you're not here for a quiz. What year is this shirt, Gal? Tell me the year.
Look at halftime hooks, man. All man are just like, fam. Now Lee's peeled off to what shirt, what year, what season shirt is this? Again, he's trying to crawl back 2-2, fam, and he's still 2-0 down. Igal has handed him the L, and I told you guys at the beginning, he handed him the L, and Lee did nothing but cope ever since, trying to reach ever since. This is beyond repair right now.
Get some help.
This is beyond repair. I'm sorry.
Real quick, don't Google it. What year?
Oh, bro. Lee,
what year? Tell me, real quick. Don't watch the chat. Tell me the year.
What year is it?
97, 98, brother. Yeah, thank you. That's all we need to know. Mic drop. I'll shut the fuck up. I'm going for a piss.
I started watching football in 98. Big deal.
Yeah, cool. What year did you start supporting Arsenal, bro?
98.
98, cool. So that's why, and you don't know this shirt. Wow, iconic shit, you know. I'm going for a piss. This is crazy.
Just remember everything from 7?
No, but guess what? Don't chat to people like me, Kenny Ken, DJ B, Norms, and all these other fucking people, Jezza, and chat shit and talk down to them when you know fuck all about the history of our football club. That's all I'm saying.
See, now this is what it is now. This is and this is what I don't like, yeah. This is what I don't like. Basically, what he's doing is he's doing the whole, I've supported Arsenal longer than you, therefore I'm more valid to speak about this club than you, and your opinions don't really matter, because if we're talking, then you should shut the fuck up, basically. That's basically what he's doing. He's basically saying, well, we've been around a long time, we know this club, blah, 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 we supported before you, we're older than you, blah, 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 so you shut the fuck up when we're speaking about this club. And this all goes back to Igal's not on the same page as the guys that he's just named and him, because obviously Igal's Arteta in and everybody else is Arteta out and whatever. You know what I mean? It sounds very cult-like when man starts speaking like that. You can't chat to me because I've supported this club for a long time. So basically, Igal can't disagree with Lee Gunner and all the others that he just named, because, you know, what, Igal starts supporting Arsenal, what, in 97, 98? That's where we are right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is where we are right now. This...
Just help me to understand.
playing a girl.
Guess
Respectfully,
what? You're older than me. You know
doesn't matter whether I'm older than you. Jez knows more than me. Kenny knows more than me. I don't know everything about Arsenal. It's all about respect, a girl.
I do have respect.
Where was the disrespect, though? What was the disrespect? Because, like, with that far in the abyss now, I'm trying to search for when Igal was disrespectful at this point. This is mad. Where was the disrespect?
Ah!
Does anybody know where this disrespect was?
I'm waiting! I'm waiting! I'm waiting!
Anyways,
For you, but when you start talking about things that I don't agree with, and I call you out on it, you start
Cool.
filibustering.
Well, I asked you a simple question. What year is this shirt? You didn't have a clue, bruv. Yeah? And you want to chat to me? Cool. When you learn...
So he didn't know what year that shirt was, okay? That doesn't absolve you from celebrating the fact that Timber injured Odegaard, which Igal pointed out, rightfully so. That doesn't absolve you from that. And that's how all this started, by the way. That's how all this started. Dan's doing God knows what backstage now, because man can't control his own show now. Jesus. It's true. That's right. But whether you think Igal chats shit or not, yeah, all this vitriol now is towards him is based off the fact that Igal pointed out that Lee Gunner was happy that Timber injured Odegaard. I mean, it's sad seeing soccer Arsenal fans disagree with each other. We all take a breath and believe comes from energy, and that energy will produce, manifest to something great. I really agree with each other and stop the negative and think positive. Well, there isn't a lot to be positive about when this manager keeps failing, but
the history of our once great club. Yeah, so then come chat to me again.
Every single fan who started supporting the club after 92 should know what the 92 kid is.
Yeah, because if you want to chat to people that do know, and you want to talk down to them and argue against them, at least come with fact-based evidence. Because, yeah.
Well, he did with the Timber Odegaard situation that he called you out on. And since then, man, just been crashing out.
Respectfully, the fan base is a global fan base. Some are younger, some are older. Jez is a fucking veteran of the game. Yeah, he's the godfather, the OG. DJB, Kenny Ken, they're oracles as well. But don't talk down to people that have been there, seen it, done it.
Down? I just simply said, you
don't even know what year the shirt was, Agal.
And you know something, Lee?
That's not talking down, and that's not being disrespectful. Now he's trying to conflate things now. I don't know what this is.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're never willing to admit when you're wrong. So, in my opinion,
I admit when I'm wrong. I've been proven right for 20 years.
There's never a constructive conversation with you, Lee. It's your way or the highway. And in that kind of situation, there's no point of debating with you. There's no point of debating.
We did not know one of the most iconic shirts in Arsenal history.
It doesn't mean nothing.
What year it was? That's crazy.
And he didn't know what year it was. Okay, cool, but fam, like that doesn't equal disrespect. Talking down. All this stuff you're accusing him of right now. This is wild, This is
mean nothing.
It does mean shit. Because you know what? If I'm going to go and talk to somebody like Jez or Kenny or DJB or Norms, or anyone older, there's loads of Arsenal fans. There's a geezer around the corner. He goes in the bar at the end of the road. Yeah, he was at Bergkamp's testimonial. Only time he's ever been to the Emirates. He said, "Fuck that stadium, it's shit." He was going home and away for donkeys. Yeah, he's been out here 19 years. Yeah, bless up to him. I'm not going to mention his name. Yeah, bless up to him. Only game he's been at the Emirates was Bergkamp's testimonial. I said, "Why ain't you been back?" He said, "Because that stadium sold us, mate. We lost our soul when we smashed that stadium down." Yeah, I said, "How many times you been back to England?" He went about 4 or 5 times. No, hold up, Agal. I'm not going to sit there and talk how you talk to me, Kenny, DJB, Jezza, Potsy.
Why are you acting like a victim? Why are you sitting here?
He is acting like a victim right now. I don't know what Igal came on here on this stream, pointed out something you actually said, and he's called you out on certain things, like, you know, cussing Ian Wright and all that stuff. Igal hadn't done anything wrong in terms of disrespect, talking down, and all that stuff. All he did was he showed proof of what you said, and since then you've been like, well, I need to get him back. Jesus.
Why are you cutting me off? Why are you deflecting? Why are you deflecting? I can't sit here and talk to you about the Maple Leafs because I don't know about the Maple Leafs.
You're sitting here talking about how I talk to you. Lee,
Yeah,
are you
because you talk like shit when you don't know nothing about my club, mate. You didn't even know what year this shirt is. It's one of the most iconic shirts in our history, mate.
Cry me a goddamn river. You're talking.
Yeah, cry me a river. Yeah. Oh, cool. When Justin Timberlake? Is Justin Timberlake Canadian or is that Justin Bieber? Am I getting them mixed up?
The whole day we've been trying to talk about football. You've been going on a tangent.
I ain't been going on nothing. You try cut me off every time. Yeah. Fact is, I said, what year is this shirt?
And then say, don't cut me off.
What year is this shirt? You didn't know. That's one of the most iconic shirts.
So that's all he's clinging onto. All he's clinging onto is what year is this shirt, blah blah blah. Like, fam, nobody cares now. Nobody cares that Igal didn't know. And nobody was in the comments saying, "Oh yeah, Lee, you got him there, mate. He didn't know it was 1998 shirt, mate." Nobody was in the comments saying that. Nobody cared. Like, nobody. Did anybody in them comments timestamp what 1 hour and 3 saying, "Oh, Igal didn't know what shirt it was, mate"? Nobody cared. I'm sorry. This is wild. I ain't gonna lie. This is wild. I stopped watching Lee on his channel because how he behaves. All of his opinions I agree with in this Heart Attack campaign, but for me, he's becoming a bully, and I don't like bullies. This ain't a good look. You know what I mean? It's not. You wonder why rivals hate Arsenal? It's because we hate each other. Igal should be humble, and Lee should stop drinking old man medicine. I mean, it's becoming a big, what do you call it? Cesspool? I don't know. It's becoming a pigsty, the fan base at the moment when it comes to, you know, this crash out. I just don't. And like you said, the backhanded compliments saying I like you, but blatant, the blatant disrespect. Like you're saying this and saying that, and then you say, "Oh, you know, I love you." It's like, you know, that's just a nice way of being able to keep offending the person that you're talking about. This is wild out here.
Who
All right,
the
fam.
fuck is this asshole? Just help me to understand.
That's in Arsenal's history, brother. And you want to chat to Kenny, Jez, fuck me, don't worry about me. Yeah, Kenny, Jez, and DJB, and you want to shout them down on shows like this, and you don't even know what fucking year this shirt is. No, I'm mentioning them. No, I'm mentioning them because you want to sit here like the Oracle and you're the be all and end all, yeah? Right? And you think you're fucking amazing.
I'm a fan just like you.
Thank you. So shut your mouth and respect your elders then, innit?
All right, let's calm.
Ah!
This is wild. This is wild.
Get him out! Get him out!
Hey, you ain't going too goddamn far now.
Man said, "Shut your mouth and respect your elders." So that's where we've gotten to now. So we went from he was proven wrong, or he was proven to have said what Igal was shown proof of what he said. Then ever since then, he's been scrambling for crumbs. You know, he's been called out on him going at Ian Wright when he wanted to go at Ian Wright because of opinions he didn't agree with. And we've gone all the way to the point now where Igal needs to shut his mouth and respect his elders because I'm older than you and I've supported Arsenal longer than you. That's where we've gotten to now, guys. epic meltdown. This, I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is this? If I just walked in now, I'm watching two Arsenal fans arguing about shirts. The thing is, it's not even both ways. Igal's like, fam, what's this got to do with anything? It's one way. It's one-way traffic right now. Anyways, I think it's just about done now. Anyway, let me just have a look.
No, well, shut your mouth and respect your elders, then, innit? Yeah, rage quit, quick, rage quit. Yeah, shut your mouth and respect your elders. Yeah? You don't even know that that's 97, 98. You know that? Crazy. I ain't lost my head, bruv. I'm fully in the room, mate. Yeah, and I've had enough of your bullshit.
Lee, let's calm. Lee, let's calm.
No, I'm calm, Dan. I'm going for a piss. Dan, I'm not even Yeah, anyone chatting shit in the chat, I don't care, bruv. Man didn't even know one of our most iconic shirts in our fucking club's history. Crazy work, you know. Yeah, and he wants to chat down to all our...
Yeah, I'm not even talking about football, man. Sitting here talking about random...
No, we're talking about football, but you keep cutting me off, mate. Yeah, you didn't know 97...
20 minutes to get mad when somebody cuts you off.
Lee's done nothing but take over the show, cut everybody off, wanted to finish every time somebody tried to cut him off. Has been using profanity. Lost an argument, lost whatever you want to call it, and then he's projecting everything he did onto Igal. That is something somebody who's under the influence would do anyway. He's under the influence and he's projecting everything he's doing onto the person that he's speaking to. Bear in mind, when he does go for this piss that he talks about, he never comes back on the show. So all you see is just the background for the rest of the show. So he was probably caught up in the comments, replying to whoever he could, or whatever he was doing, or maybe he was on the phone to somebody like, fam. Somebody's probably phoned him like, fam, what's going on? What is that? I'm surprised this wasn't taken down. To be fair, I'm judging by the way it looks. I'm surprised it wasn't taken down. Anyways,
name the starting 11. Name the starting 11 that season.
Lee, just leave it.
Name the starting 11 without googling it. 'Cause it's now going on his Google. Yeah. Put your hands up. Name the starting. Unmute yourself and name the starting 11 that season, real quick. Go on.
Why don't you not have a boxing fight?
Why don't you go talk about football?
No, why don't you name the starting 11, mate? Because you seem to know everything.
You don't have a boxing fight for real.
Bro, I got double scoliosis. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, and guess what? Yeah, I don't hate a girl.
You can't say you're a lover, not a fighter, when you said that you'd fight. What's his name? What's that guy's name that wants to fight Lee? Papus or something, whatever his name is. Papit. Well, I don't know. That guy that wanted to fight Lee, and he brought up the video of Lee's Gunner saying, you know, I wish I was in the UK, I'd smack him up or whatever he said. You know what I mean? Now man's saying, oh, I don't fight me, I'm a lover. Like, you can't go around saying that, yeah, if I was near this guy, I'd smack him up, then say, oh no, I don't negotiate with terrorists. You can't do that, man. Because he's making it look like a pum-pum.
However, I hate his opinions and he's chatting shit. Name the starting 11 that season. Name it. You can't. Yeah, so shut your mouth. Yeah, you can't name the starting 11 from 97, 98. You don't know my club, mate. And you want to sit here and talk down to people on this show every week, yeah? And that's why I sat here and I came in like a wrecking ball. And you know what? I'm sitting there laughing and smiling, and I'm fucking pissing myself.
Not every Arsenal fan, yeah, not every Arsenal fan can name the starting 11 of certain periods of time. I mean, there'll be starting 11s I can't remember from just a few years ago. Never mind 98. Are we really going to use that against somebody? But this is what somebody would do when it's an ultimate reach. That's what this is. It's an ultimate reach. YG, it's the alcohol talking. He needs to be in the AA meeting. It needs to be something. It needs to be something. This is wild. This is a wild crash out. This is a wild crash out.
You're disappointed. I'm disappointed. You chat to Kenny Ken, DJB, and Jez like piece of shit.
Let's leave it. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not make it turn. Let's not make it turn. Come on. Let's not do this, man. You go have a couple of minutes, Guns. And Igal, I know you've got to get off in a minute. Let me just, while Lee's not.
That's you never see him again, by the way. You never see him again now. That's it. I can show you. Well, as you can see, he never comes back on. Don't come back on. Doesn't come back on. Doesn't come back on. Doesn't come back on. See? See? Doesn't come back on. Insane. Insane that that's where we are. He's throwing up. Well, I would hope he's throwing up all the toxins that were swimming in his system. But that's wild to me, man. That's a wild crash out, man. Unnecessary and everything. I'm gonna watch the highlights of the Champions League anyway. But yes, that's what I want to know is why isn't this so-called friends and YouTubers he clubs with isn't calling him out for his behavior, or they're trying to tell him in private? I wonder. I'd imagine like the people that are closest to him, they wouldn't need to make videos or whatever and publicly call him out. I get it. I get that. I would just hope they are doing it behind closed doors. Like, fam, like, you know, I've just got a feeling he's one of those guys you can't say anything to. Basically, meaning that he won't listen to it. Like, you try and tell him, look, fam, like, maybe conduct yourself this way, whatever, and he'll just say, I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I want, kind of thing. He strikes me as that type. And if a functioning alcoholic, you can't say shit to him. You know what I mean? They are how they are. There's no, unless they get help themselves, there's no way of, there's no speaking to get through to people like that. They're in. His friends are alcoholics, and that doesn't help. There's nothing wrong with liking two bit of drink, but when it consumes you like that, when the drink's consuming you rather than you consuming the drink, that's where it becomes a problem. That's where it becomes a problem. Anyways, I'm done with this video. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, follow the socials. The link's in the description below. Yeah, this started off being a match preview of Arsenal versus Man City, and I've gone with a 2-1 win for Arsenal. And I'm still sticking with that. And then, yeah, we reacted to Lee Gunner, but I am going to chop the stream. I'm going to chop it so it's its own independent video, so you can just watch that and whatever and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, anyways, big up to all yous that came in here and stuck around, even for the reactions. And yeah, big up to JFA, big up to Warren, big up to Andy, big up to Rod, big up to Victor, big up to Eddie Amin, if that's what it says. Big up to Black said 11. I'm butchering names right now. But yeah, big up to all these anyway. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the match reaction on Sunday. And when hopefully we've beaten Man City. I won't be doing a watch along for it or anything. If I do, then you lot will know about it. But otherwise, I'll see you guys for the match reaction then. I'll upload this as a separate video maybe tomorrow or something. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.